What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along. Today, Fulham against Arsenal, live from Craven Cottage. The Burnt Leno, Willian and Cedric Derby, people. Big game and a massive game today for Arsenal in their hunt for the Premier League title. We obviously did the watch along yesterday of Manchester City against Crystal Palace. That is 90 minutes that I will not get back. An absolute waste of time. Elise, check his bank account this morning because I do not understand how he gave that penalty away. I'm convinced that somebody at Man City dropped some money in his account. But anyway, we can't rely on no one else. We're going to have to do it ourselves, people. Thank you very much for tuning in. Make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on TikTok. Curtis Shaw TV on TikTok. Follow the Clips channel, Curtis Shaw Clips, people. Big up to each and every one of you for tuning in. And the headline news, people. Jesus walks and I show the way. Nah, I'm not going to do the Kanye West song, by the way. Gabriel Jesus is back. Gabby is back, people. He has risen to bring Arsenal back to life. Gabriel Jesus. I cannot believe it. He is on the bench. Is he going to be fit enough to play? I don't know, but he's there. And damn, we have missed him. He has not played for Arsenal since November. Got injured in December at the World Cup for Brazil. This is the first time he has been back. Hey, come on. You know about them big tunes there, man. Big tune, big tune, big tune. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Yo, I'm gassed. Gabby's back, you know. Are you mad? Before Easter, you know. He's risen before Easter. Big up yourself, man. There for vibes. Could be there for vibes. We've seen Smith Rowe has been there for vibes for a few weeks. Let's go through the Arsenal team. Aaron Ramsdale in goal. Ben White, Zinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba. Xhaka, Partey, Martin Odegaard. Odegaard had been out with a cold, but he has recovered. And he starts Saka, Martinelli. And the other bit of headline news, Leandro Trossard is back. Despite all of these journalists saying that Trossard may not play before the international break, he's back and he's starting, people, which is absolutely brilliant. Trossardinho, Bossard starts up front as well from what we're hearing. And Martinelli on the left. So Trossard returns. Saka, Martinelli, Trossard front three. Brilliant news. Resurrection settings as well for Gabriel Jesus. On the bench, Matt Turner. Tina Turner possibly, but we're giving him the benefit of the doubt possibly. Kieran Tierney returns. It has warmed up over the last couple of days. Maybe he's recovered quickly. Rob Holding, who's got more hair than me, if anybody's seen him in training. He's gone from being as bold as Phil Mitchell to hair longer than mine. He's wearing a headband. His hair's shoulder length. It's all gone mad. Whoever he visited over the summer has done a hell of a job on Rob Holding because he's got super long hair right now. Tomiyasu, Jorginho, Reece Nelson, the hero of last weekend, Fabio Vieira and Gabriel Jesus. Jesus is alive, people, and he is back. Emil Smith-Rowe is not on the bench. Now, Emil, we had a conversation in Orlando. I said, are you fit, bruv? You told me you was fit. What is going on with Emil Smith-Rowe? I said, a lot of people have been saying in the chat, listen, we got a decision to make in the summer. I think you definitely give him one more season, but I'm beginning to worry, man. I'm beginning to worry. I can't lie. Like, where is he? Where is he? He is on the bench. Oh, my God. He is on the bench. Spelling. There we go. I take it all back. He's a great player. Don't ever get rid of him. And it's nothing like the Jack Wilshere situation. Oh, my days. I've missed his name off the list. I was about to start slandering him, saying he's Jack Wilshere part 2. Somebody just said in the comments he is. My apologies, Emil. Are you fit, bruv? You are fit. Okay, cool. Let me put him on the bench. We'll pretend that bit never happened, people. Shameless settings. My apologies, Smith-Rowe. I was about to start slandering him and saying get him on loan. Get him on loan to Burnley next season. But no, new contract and I've always rated you, my friend. Right, let me add him. There we go. Smith-Rowe is on the bench. So forget everything that I was just saying. What do I know, people? What do I know? Yeah, he is fit, bruv. He is fit. Yeah, 3 minutes. Shall I go? I can go if necessary. 3 minutes. I'll come back. All right, so it's Kivior, no Kivior. Right, let's talk about Kivior then. Not really. Kivior probably needs a break after ducking down. Apparently, Kivior's out with whiplash. Kivior's got whiplash because he ducked down so quick. The man's mashed up his neck. Kivior's got whiplash, people. His head's gone. Man took his head off and just dashed it away, people. So Kivior definitely needs a break, man. It's all mad. FTV confirming Kivior starts against Sporting. Nah, don't start doing this to him, man. Where there's blame, there's a claim, man. I'm telling you. Kivior was on that flight going, "Hey, Gaffer, my neck's hurting, man. It didn't feel like this on the way here. I'm blaming you lot." So, yeah, Kivior sued us for whiplash. Arteta's left Kivior in Lisbon. He said, "Listen, don't call us, we'll call you." Man said, "What, training on Monday?" He said, "I'll give you a call, find your own way home, but yeah, we'll meet you." They've recalled him. There was a fault, people. So yeah, no Kivior on the bench. He's not out with whiplash, by the way, for those that, believe everything. I'm joking. But yeah, he's starting for the Mighty Ducks in the NFL. He's back in Poland at the physio. Oh, my. The Kiwi wasn't right, people. The Kiwi wasn't right. Right, let's talk about the Fulham team quickly. No Willian. Now, if Willian wasn't playing for Arsenal, I would have been probably celebrating that because he was horrendous for us. But Willian not playing for Fulham, hey, listen, once a gooner, always a gooner. To be fair, Willian was one of the danger men today. Let's keep it a buck. He's looked a totally different player to the one we saw at Arsenal. I'm convinced that was his twin brother. I don't know who that was. That was Dave. That wasn't Willian, that was Dave. Soul's Fruit and Veg in the favelas in Brazil. That weren't Willian. I don't know who that was. But Willian's not involved. He's thrown an injury in. We know what you're doing. You definitely owed us something for how bad you played for us. So he's probably thrown one in. Big him up. And no Paulinho as well, who's been one of their best players this season. 10 yellow cards, out with suspension. And he doesn't play either. Of course, Cedric can't play for Fulham due to the terms of his loan from Arsenal. He can't play. So no Cedric, no Willian, and no Paulinho, which is good. On the flip side, Mitrovic returned from injury last week, and he's a problem. We can't deny it. He scored against us in the home game. A mistake from Gabriel. This is where the Bozo gene was in full effect. He's been superb since the World Cup. But Mitrovic is a problem. And you looked at us over the past few weeks. We've been conceding goals from crosses. We are going to have to defend well against Mitrovic today. Leno in goal. I always think when you're playing against like an old goalkeeper, one or two things happens. He either turns into Almunia and lets two go through his hands, and you think there's match fixing, or he turns into Prime Buffon and makes 12 saves and you can't get one past him. Let's hope it's more the, I can't believe I even said the A word, but yeah, Almunia, I apologize. If you know, that's a very sensitive name that we mention very rarely on this channel. He cost us the Champions League final. But yeah, no Willian, no Cedric, no Paulinho. Their team is Leno, Tete, Robinson, Ream, Adarabioyo, Reed, Lukic, Solomon. Solomon was actually linked with Arsenal. Andres Pereira, Bobby Reed and Mitrovic. On the bench, Francois, Harris, Wilson, Robinson, Rodak, Dan James, Issa Diop, Wickens and Vinicius. I have to admit, having seen the starting lineups, I'm a little bit more optimistic than I was yesterday. I was thinking we've got no squad depth. I didn't expect Jesus to play. Is Jesus there just to make up the numbers is what's going to be interesting. Does he actually come off the bench today and try and influence this game? Or is he there just for vibes? Is he genuinely there just for vibes? Because there's been games this season, we know Smith Rowe has been there purely for vibes. Hasn't even come on. So, I don't know. But listen, no Cedric, no Paulinho, no Willian for Fulham. It's going to be a very interesting game, that is for sure. Leno will have a point to prove. I mean, when you think about it, and again, listen, I don't want to harp on in any sort of negative way, but when you look at Edu, these are the kind of question marks that I put over him. How on earth do you sell Bernd Leno for £3 million? I just don't understand that. Like, I don't get it. Leno has just turned 31. He was 30 when we sold him. 30 is young for a goalkeeper, by the way. Most goalkeepers play to their late 30s. How on earth do you get £3 million for Bernd Leno? He should be 10, 15 million. Even with a year left on his contract, he's a quality player. But listen, let's hope we can pepper him with goals today. Let's see what you're saying. I don't think Arteta will risk Jesus. Personally, I'd be very surprised if he came on. I don't think he comes on. Big up Michael, who said, yo, Curtis and C-Unit crew, it's my 44th birthday today, hoping for 4 goals at least. Hey, big up yourself, bro. Happy birthday. Let's hope Arsenal don't mash everything up on your birthday, man. Keep the celebrations flowing. Big up yourself, bro. Bring on Jesus if we're leading by 3. Kai said we should have got 20 million for Leno. 30 is the prime of a goalkeeper. Probably is, to be honest. He didn't want to ruin the friendship. Yeah, we need to be friends with Fulham. Oh, football friend. Oh, I'm not going to charge you big money for Leno in case we ever come for a Fulham player. Relax. Ghosted said, Curtis, I love you, bro, but when you call Leno a good shot stopper, I wince. I think you need to do some history recap. The bro was terrible. He fell in his own goal 5 times catching a ball. I'm going to be honest, Ghosted. I think Leno was a good shot stopper. You're saying catching a ball. I think crosses, nervous wreck. You put a cross in on Leno. I remember that time he landed on his neck. Nearly broke his neck against West Ham, I think he was. Can't catch, can't kick. But I think shot stopping, man, I think you got to give him some credit. He was a good shot stopper, man. I remember at Wembley against Tottenham, that double save. He had good reactions, man. But yeah, crosses, kicking, definitely questionable. Big up Fitz, bro. We must pressure Leno at every opportunity. His kicking is really bad. We know him better than anybody. Press, he can't kick. Put high crosses in, he can't catch. But we don't have anyone that big that's going to cause him problems in the air at coming for crosses. But I think Ghosted being a bit harsh. I would say Leno was a fantastic shot stopper, if I'm being honest. I think the other parts of the game were what let him down. If Leno was good with a ball at his feet, he'd probably be the Arsenal goalkeeper right now, in my opinion. They sold him because he can't kick, and he wants a goalkeeper that can kick. Big up Brian, Brooklyn in the build. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Brooklyn. What up? Yo, big up C-Unit with our squad today. Should be 3-point settings, 3-0. The Gunners. Jesus comes on by the 75th minute mark. Big up yourself, Brian. Hope you're over there watching the game. Over there in Brooklyn. Leo said, yo, Curtis, my girl's watching for the first time. Please shout out Tess is a gooner now. Jesus, my favourite player. Big up Leo, big up Tess. Everyone tuned in, locked in, big game people. Alfred, Curtis, you're not fooling me. A little name change to Bobby Reed and you're starting for Fulham. Nah. No. Don't do me like that, Alfred, you know. Don't worry, I'll come back for you, you know. Man said Bobby Reed, you know. Nah, go easy on me, man. Go easy on me. I better not sing the rest. I can't hit them Adele high notes. But yeah, man, big up yourself. I respect it. As I said, we're here for information and entertainment. If you're gonna make the joke out of me, I'll take it. I'm here for vibes, people. Big up Alfred. Man are calling me Bobby Reed. It's all mad, people. It's all mad. Bench looking strong. Yep, the park bench has been cleaned, people. The cleaner came. Ghosted's back. He's on me again. Curtis, you need to do a history recap. He was not that guy. Listen, I'm with you. I don't know if... Was I making content at that time? But when we sold Emmy, I was having meltdowns, bro. I was having meltdowns. I said we sold the wrong goalkeeper. And I say it now to this day. Emmy made me feel safer than any goalkeeper that we've had in recent times. I'll be honest. That 6 months, I felt like we had... Everything was secure. You want to put a cross in, he'll catch it. You want a shot stopper, he'll stop it. He could do the lot. I was out here saying, nah, we sold the wrong goalkeeper. But nah, I think Leno was all right, man. Ghosted's on me, said, you hard today, boy. You hard. Yardy Reed Shaw. Yardman says, big up my brother. Not my brother, you know. My brother. My brother, Francis. Happy Sunday, community. The likes of my brother. Big up, broski. We got some things in the works as well. Some joint business ventures coming, so big up. I'm going to let you all know about that. Big up, Fran. I'm going to try and get him on next week. Let's get him out of retirement. on the football channel. Stephen, thank you for the super chat, bro. Big up Big C. It's my birthday as well. Turning 32. Let's hope Arsenal makes us happy today. Love what you do. Big up, Stephen. Birthday blessings to you, bro. And let's hope Arsenal don't mash up the birthday. It's got to be, how can I say it, man? Having your birthday on a day that Arsenal are playing, it can go one or two ways. But I'm hoping we're Gucci gang and we win today and it's celebration settings. Big up, Stephen. Big up, Tom Lewis. Hope you're well. Yes, Big C. Hope you got your phone sorted out in Donny. Hey, big up. Oh, big up yourself, bro. Yeah, man. I met you last week. And, yeah, big up, man. I had to sort the phone out. Appreciate your super chat, bro. Let's hope we're 3-point collecting today, man. Hope you're well. Ghosted said, I'm with you. Emmy made me feel like Big Mama's cuddle. Come on, man. You know them mama love cuddles, man. You felt safe when your mum hugged you. You know what I mean? That's how Emmy made us feel. Leno, it was a little bit like getting the backhand from your mum. It was a little bit like, yo, what have I done wrong? What's happened? Yo, it was all mad. It was all mad. But yeah, you felt secure. But anyway, bon Emmy anyway. He's an up now anyway. Anyway, let's concentrate on the game. You look, it's vibes today. I love it. Information and entertainment. Let's hope we're vibes in like this at the end of 90 minutes. Let's just say this next 7 days is massive for Arsenal. Let me just read this out, by the way. Ex-Con said his cat died yesterday. Hope Arsenal win can cheer. The mood can't stop crying. Come on, man. We'll do it for the cat. Let's do it. I know, listen, pets are important parts. They're like family members, so big up yourself, bro. Let's hope it lifts your mood, sorry. Greg said, check those camera battery. Hey, sorry, apologies. Anyone who tuned in yesterday, battery ran out on the camera. I had to go back to the old school webcam. It was all mad. People were saying, you know, my colour changed. They were calling me Vibes Cartel, saying I was using cake soap. It was all mad. It was vibes, people. Cool like me wash my face with the cake soap. It was all mad, people. It was all mad. Anyway, look, I'm going off topic. Right, let's talk. Man City. We can't rely on favours. That's one thing for sure. I'm sorry. Patrick Vieira, I love you, bro. You're one of my favourite ever midfield players. I've said many times there should be a statue outside the stadium with Patrick Vieira. But Patrick Vieira, I'm convinced, is in heavy, heavy debt. I'm convinced. Because that managerial performance yesterday said to me, sack me. Sack me from my job and pay me up. I have never seen Palace look so flat and disjointed in my whole life of watching them. They were terrible. And Elise, I mean, I'm sorry, that's match fixing, bro. He must have had 10 grand on 1-0 to Man City. Why did he kick Gundogan down? There was no need. There was no need whatsoever. It was mad. People are asking for more cartel. Yo, don't worry, man. We got plenty. She said, she not let go. Mr. Baby. Yo, don't make me start vibes in, you know. It'll turn into a sing-along. I better stop. Infotainment. Yeah, man. Hey, Emmanuel, big up yourself, bro. Big up yourself. But anyway, big opportunity for Arsenal. The single reason is Manchester City don't play another league game now until after the international break because Manchester City play... what, a man is saying I'm harsh, saying we'll do it for the cat. Man's upset for the cat, man. We'll do it for the cat. Cat's part of the community, man. You know, pets, everything. C unit, togetherness. Cat unit today, man. We're doing it for everyone. The pets, the children, the adults. We're together in this, people. It is what it is. But anyway, Man City play FA Cup next weekend. They play against Burnley on the Saturday, so they don't play in the league until after the international break, which means if we win today, 5 points. We play against Palace at home next week. You watch, Elise is going to move like a madman next week after putting in a match-fixing performance. And don't let me talk about Wilfried Zaha. Don't let me start talking about Wilfried Zaha. I can't lie. I've been saying for 3 years, get Zaha to the carpet. Yesterday, you'd have been better off having a mannequin on the left wing would have done more than Wilf. At least it had have stood in someone's way. He was terrible yesterday. I don't know if I can defend Zaha anymore. I've been saying for a long time, bring him to the carpet. You might have to keep him away from the carpet. What I saw yesterday was a tired, can't be bothered attitude from Wilf, man. I didn't like that at all. City's next game in the Premier League is Liverpool at home. Now, Liverpool last week it was 7-up against Man United. Yesterday, it was Cherry Coke against Bournemouth. They got popped by the Cherries yesterday. So you never know what you're going to get from Liverpool. Salah's missing penalties. It's all mad, people. So, but listen, if we win today, win next weekend, 8 points clear. City will have a game in hand. Their first game after the international break is Liverpool. So we're clutching at straws here. I think one thing we realised yesterday is that we're going to have to just take care of business. I just feel like City are not going to drop that many points. I just don't. They're in a zone now where even yesterday they didn't even play that well, but they just grind out a win. They keep the ball so much. So, yeah, this is a massive opportunity. Let's get one thing clear. This is a difficult game. Let's get one thing very clear. If Fulham, listen, it's not going to happen, but if they were to win today, they would be level on points with Liverpool in 5th, only behind them on goal difference. I know they've played a couple of games more than some of the teams like Newcastle and Brighton, but they are not a bad team. This is going to be a tough game. It is. Hey, we got Beer Cartel lyrics in the chat. Yeah, don't worry, man. Don't worry. Yeah, but me not tell you no lies. You may say, yo, yo, don't let me start. We turn this into a yard rave. I'm getting the vibes in now, just in case things go wrong. I have to uplift the people then, just in case we end up Arsenal therapy 2 p.m. tomorrow. But this is a tough game, there's no doubt. Fulham, for me, I would say are one of the teams of the season in the Premier League. This season. People have to understand, these lot just came from the Championship. It ain't easy to come from the Championship and be that high in the Premier League. They're above Chelsea. They're higher than Chelsea in the Premier League. They got no right to be there. Big up my broski. Hey, Jay, come on. We've been in plenty of yard raves over the years, man. You know what I mean? Man. Big up my bro. Go and follow him, man. Best artist in Nottingham. Go and follow him. But yeah, for me, Fulham, one of the teams of the season. At the start of the season, some people might have been saying, relegation battle, really? But they're having a great season. I think Paulinho's been a brilliant signing. He could easily be in the Arsenal squad, I think. I think he's a very good player. Mitrovic, he gets into a lot of squads as a backup. So he'd start at some teams, to be honest. So they're a tough team. They're well organised. They play good football. I think Brighton, Fulham, those sort of teams, they're playing way beyond what their wage budget says, So today's going to be a tough game. They've won 2 of their last 5, so they're not in incredible form. But certainly not going to be easy, and especially at home. We only beat them 2-1 at home earlier in the season. So they're no slouches, that is for sure. Look at their last 5. They lost 3-2 last week away at Brentford, which is a tough place. But they beat Leeds at home. They drew 1-1 with Wolves at home. They beat Brighton away and they beat Forest. So they're a bit up and down. But listen, no Willian, no Paulinho, no Cedric. If we can manage Mitrovic, I think we can win the game. I'm going to be honest. One thing I will say about Fulham, they don't have a heck of a lot of squad depth. So I'm not sure whether they can deal with their best midfielder being out, one of their best wingers and their right back. So we'll see. Big up Emmanuel, who said Fulham are no slouch. Leo said, yo, Curtis Tessa is now full vibes. Curtis is our favourite YouTuber. Love for the love, my bro. Let's go 3-point collect. Let's collect, man. I told you. They owe their money, man. Bailiffs are at the door. Yo, where the money there? Where the 3 points? Give me my 3 points. So, yeah, man, we need to collect. Go collecting. I told you we're like the bailiffs. We're going door to door until we land at Pep's door. And when Pep opens the door, BAM! Licks round his bald head and we just collect the title and we move people. That's how we got to move. Squad depth is looking better. Gabriel Jesus is on the bench. Smith Rowe is on the bench, despite what I might have said earlier when I didn't think he was on the bench. But we'll delete that bit off earlier. We're starting to look a little bit stronger now. Most of our best players are fit, available and ready. Get Jesus back fit. Like fully fit. And we're cooking. Martinelli, Jesus, Saka. You've then got Smith Rowe. You've then got Trossard. You're bringing real quality off the bench then. Jorginho's there as a backup. And we'll see. We'll see. We know that April is where the title's going to be won and lost. Chelsea at home, Liverpool away, Man City away. But games like today are massive as well. JK said, in the gym, only will have the watch-along play and expecting goated commentary as always. Big up yourself. Come on, you don't know what's going on. You know you're getting goated commentary. People asking for the fixtures. I mean, these are the next few. Fulham today, then Sporting on Thursday, then Palace at home. I would expect us, if we can negotiate this week, get through in the Europa League, win these 2 league games, and then it's the international break. International break is a great opportunity for Smith Rowe to get fully fit, for Jesus to get fully fit, and come back strong. Like we said yesterday on the stream, none of Arsenal's Brazilian players have been called up for their upcoming international games, which I think is fantastic news. I know the players will be disappointed not to be playing, but I don't want Gabriel and Martinelli and Jesus travelling to South America and playing games and potentially getting injured. A lot of our other players are going to be called up. Saka and Partey are the 2 that really concern me, because I think Saka will play both games for England and Partey will probably play for Ghana, being as, he's their best player. So we just got to pray that those 2 guys come back fit. But I'm telling you, I'll be throwing injuries in. I'm sorry, I'm a ruthless manager, Peter. I'll be telling Thomas Partey, nah, bro, you got pain in your ankle. Man said, what pain? I said, nah, you got pain in your ankle. You ain't going international duty. Relax. Take 2 weeks off. But yeah, we'll have to see, people. We'll have to see. When I just scroll down briefly, as I keep saying about this April, is where the title is really going to heat up. I mean, you look at that April. Come back, play Leeds. Liverpool away, West Ham away, Southampton at home, Man City away, Chelsea at home. 6 games, and that's not even including European games if we get past Sporting Lisbon. So you're looking at 8 games in 1 month. That is going to require heavy rotation. City, Liverpool, West Ham away, Leeds, Southampton and Chelsea at home. I hope it's not April Fools. Let me tell you. 6 games and 8 games if we get past Lisbon on Thursday. So that's where it's going to, that's where titles are won and lost. It's the final straight. You watch that 15, you watch that 10,000 metre race. There's a brother just chilling and then they ring the bell for the last lap and the man in lane 8 just says, yep, that's it. 5th gear, boom, starts jogging away and just runs away. We got to make sure we kick into gear at that stage. So, yeah, man. But like you said, 1 game at a time. Let's not look too far ahead. Let's concentrate on today, people. We're 12 minutes until kickoff. 3,000 of you in the chat already. 57 of you on Twitch as well. Big up yourself. No flash along today, people. When Kyle Walker came on yesterday, we called it a flash along. Lock up your daughters. Kyle Walker. It looks as if he's not in too much trouble because I'm sure Pep wouldn't have even had him on the bench if he was. So I think he's all right. Man is saying, what's in the cup? Bro, I'm a vibes person. It's Sunday. We're top of the league. I got standard drink in the cup, bro. No alcohol, no nothing. Man saying you're on vibes today. Nah, man, this is me, bro. Vibes. High off life, people. We're high on life. We're here. We're blessed. We're good, man. It's Sunday. We're top of the league. I remember them dark days, man. Some dark days, bro. 8th in the table. Remember when we was 15th in the table under Arteta? They were dark times, people. So, boy, you're going to see me vibes in while we're top of the league. No Ray and nephews, no nothing, bro. Straight juice. You know what I mean? But, I'm only ever 10 seconds away from a meltdown. That's the problem. I'm an emotional fan. I am. I'll be honest. But anyway, we got 10 minutes until kickoff, people. Let's have a quick chat about the lineups and so on. Are we going to wear the pink kit again? I think we're in the black kit. I'm pretty sure it just, I just saw, because Arsenal, usually the kit that they tweet us in is the one that we're playing in, and they've put the black kit. We got Fulham fans in here, or maybe you're just a Man City fan, although they haven't got many fans, but hey. Pep said it's a private matter. Privates. yeah. Mate, it's a privates matter, I would say. Let me not speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble. Let me not say too much. Anyway. Let's see what Banner's saying in the chat and the Pink is a so yeah, maybe they're weird. I never got the pink kit. I never bought the pink kit. I got the home kit. I got the black kit. I never got the pink kit. You know, back in the day, I might have rocked it on my Dipset swag. Harlem, Dipset killer, Jewels. I might have gone for it, but as I'm a bit older now, yeah, am I really trying to wear pink? Don't get me wrong, it's not a bad kit. I can't lie, but yeah, man, I didn't bother with that, man. RP Reyes, yeah, I just see they were showing some clips. Arsene Wenger's Arsene Wenger time, you know. Big up SC Guna. Let's get the likes up, brothers. Not quite 1K yet. Let's get it to 2. Listen, we're looking 3K likes today. We ain't ramping. Ramping shop. That was a big... When they comment, I'm a ramping shop. Bro, yeah, I'm a ramping shop. Yo! Cartel settings. I need to go to a yard rave. What's going on here, people? Big up SC Guna. Yeah, we're looking 3K likes today. We ain't ramping. No games today. We ain't playing games. Make sure you follow me on TikTok as well. I'm going to start clipping some things up on there and throwing it on there. Curtis Shaw TV on there. Follow the Curtis Shaw Clips channel as well. 7 minutes until kickoff, people. What's your predictions? You know what? I'm going 3-1. I was going 2-1, but now I've seen the lineup. I'm going to go 3-1. I'm going to add another goal. I would like us to keep a clean sheet, but we've been moving a little bit mad in the last few weeks. Curtis, do you think Arteta will bring Jesus on, or he's just there to give? I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't come on. I got to be honest. I think he's there for vibes. I think he's there purely for vibes, but we'll see. Come on, Rampage. A big tune, big tune. Kai said his girlfriend got him tickets for the sporting game. You're lucky, bro. Very lucky. Tickets hard to get. From what I hear, those games are a little bit easier to get tickets. So, yeah, well done, man. That's all I can say to your missus, because tickets are real hard to get right now. Straight jeans and fitted. In a white t-shirt, we did it. We rock them shades to the limit. Down. Same say we do it up more. Oh, my Gucci belt out of it. Yo! When you say the lyrics, I can't stay away from them. I hope I feel like this at like 4 o'clock. I'm getting all the vibes in now. Sorry, everyone keeps putting cartel lyrics in the chat. I can't help myself. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I'm old school, people. I'm old school. I don't know about all this new music, all this drill music and that. You know what I mean? You go in the club now, you're just hearing drill music. I'm like, what kind of vibe is this? I might as well wear a balaclava in the club, man. It's mad. Anyway, players are in the tunnel. Let me stop, man. The tunes are running, but yeah, man. Leno. Come on, Leno. Drop a clanger. Let it go straight through your hands. And I hope it's the same after 4. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Vibes today. We're top of the league, people. We're winning today. I'm sorry. 3-1. 3-1. I hope it's 3-0. I would like us to keep a clean sheet. Big C, seeing you vibes like this is making me laugh. Imagine you at the parade. Listen, if we win the title, that parade is going to be insane. Cruz, what are you saying? Score prediction? 2-1. 2-1 Arsenal? Goal scorers?
I'm going to go with Trossard and back post header Gabriel.
Gabriel and Trossard is going 2-1. Leno will have the game of his life, no doubt. I hope not. Fulham is one of the most old school grounds. Like, the tunnel is like almost outside. Players are coming onto the pitch. Who's captain today? Oh, Odegaard's back in. Akeem, big up my bro Akeem. If we win the title, I'll be arrested. Listen, probably worth a week in the cell for a title. Listen, we done 18 years, people. They're giving people 18 years. You know, that's less than life in prison almost. 18 years. They give you life. You might get out in 18 years. So listen, I'll take a weekend locked up if we win the title. One of the hardest games. I think this will be a tough game. I'll be honest. They gave us one of the toughest games this season at home. 100%. 2-1. We scrambled a victory at the end. It ain't going to be easy, but I'm predicting it. I think we got it. Manuel, oh no. You haven't done that. You have not done. You have. Oh no. You know what? I respect it. I respect you making that, but that gives me... Oh, dear. Get that picture off. Get it off. Big up, Omar. Just watching back your Bournemouth TikTok celebration. Hey, big up, man. I'm gonna throw loads on there during the international break. I'm going to get some on there today and tomorrow as well, people. So make sure you follow me. Curtis Shaw TV on TikTok as well. C-Unit Business, people. C-Unit Business. Let's employ Walker to flash. Nah, he's moving mad. He's moving mad. I don't know what's wrong with Kyle Walker. 2-1. Says amazing, amazing gone. Nimbo says 3-1. Man are coming on the pitch from the street. Big C, slip an Arsenal shirt and get in. You could probably just roll off the street and pretend you play for him. I'll put the Fulham shirt on and just come out second half as Bobby Reed and just give away a penalty and get sent off before he comes out. Lock him in the changing room. MO7, I think, at Edgy 2-1. Pat's going for 4-1. Footy Chat's 2-1. Cairo's going 2-0. Footy Chat's 2-1. Wale 2-0. Chavanese 2-0. 5-1 says Wasim. Jeez, I would love that kind of score. Nathan says 1-1. Cody Mystified 2-1 to the Gunners. Babu says 2-1. Just seen no Willian. I mean, listen, he was so bad for Arsenal. You would actually probably want him to be playing for Fulham. But the way he's played this season for Fulham, I'm glad he's out. He's been one of their best players. Big C, I hope you don't performance like Elise. Yes, yeah, that. Oh, mate, Elise. A lot of Arsenal fans been hyping Elise. Yeah, we'll take him at Arsenal. What I saw yesterday, don't bring him anywhere near Arsenal. He's got such a laid-back attitude. It almost looks like he don't care. I know that's his natural way, but when he gave that penalty away, I was done. I think I called him pork dread. It was all mad. Big up my bro Broads. He said only one place to be right now, and it's not Craven Cottage. Don't worry about Craven Cottage. Their seats are made out of wood. You know, they got old school seats. You know, it's all mad. I think behind one of the goals, they mix the fans. So home fans and away fans sit together. You don't see that happen often in football stadiums anymore. Obviously, it gets quite cold at Fulham. It's on the banks of the River Thames. It's freezing in the winter. Man said grade 2 listed building. William Saliba, most possession won of all Premier League defenders this season. Yo, listen. Yo, sign that contract real quick, bro. This guy's serious. We are 2 minutes away from kickoff. In fact, we're less than 2 minutes. They're about to kick off. It is Arsenal against Fulham. I'm going for a 3-1 win to the Gunners. We are underway, people. We are underway. Arsenal... Oh, my camera again. Right, we're back, people. We're back. Jeez, I don't know what's going on here. So we're underway, and then I ended the stream. I thought they'd scored already. People, I'm back. Don't worry. Apologies. And yeah, technical difficulties, man. I don't know what's going on there. It's OBS. It just shut down. I had to. Well, we're back, people. We're back. Apologies. I just did that for vibes, people. Disappearing act, you know. Right, we're underway. Come on, we could do with an early goal. Martinelli back on the left. Yeah, my camera's moving like an op, man. I don't know what's going off. Just done it purely for excitement, I think. Thought Fulham scored after 9 seconds, bro. No more of that. Arsenal on the ball anyway. Saliba, what I noticed straight away, Fulham are high pressing. 3 or 4 players pressing high. Good thing about that, though, if you can beat the press... You could call Curtis moving like that. Nah. Oh, did anybody actually watch Match of the Day yesterday? I didn't watch it. I saw a clip online that someone posted. I think they played the music and then it just like said Liverpool, Bournemouth, and then it just showed the highlights. No interviews after the game, no commentary, no pundits. It was all mad people. Natalie said I'll be back later to watch a good vibe. Big up, man. Big up. Great numbers. Throwing to Fulham on the halfway line. Nah, I don't bother with Match of the Day, man. Bun that. It was on for 15 minutes. Madness. Yeah, F it, man. Blink and you'll miss it. Exactly. Big up Zay, Australia in the building. What's up, Big C? What's up? Let's go. Ball in the air. Offside for Arsenal. Free kick to Fulham in their own penalty area. Best match of the day ever. Will be an edgy 3-2. I'm going for a 3-1 to the Gunners, so let's see. Leno on the ball. Plays it short. Are Arsenal going to high press? Trossard is through the middle. Martinelli on the left. I didn't think that Martinelli made a good impression on Arteta on Thursday night, man. The reaction that I saw from him one time when he lost the ball, I said, I don't think he likes him up front. With his back to goal, the ball came into his feet a couple of times and he could have turned and he passed it backwards and Arteta was throwing his arms up. Now, sometimes as a striker, you need a bit of information from the midfielder. Turn, you've got time. But they might have been saying it to him and he wasn't turning and Arteta was throwing his arms up. So I'm not surprised that he's put Trossard back through the middle today. It's going to take time for Martinelli if he ever does become a striker. It's not something that you can just... It's not a position you can just play if you haven't played there often, you know. Black kit business. Yeah, I like the black kit. We haven't played in that pink kit for a while, man. I'm not a big fan of it. Eddie, yeah, Eddie's still injured. Eddie, like, I think me and Broads have always had a similar outlook on Eddie. Like, I respect his work, but I don't think he's the level for Arsenal. Which is why I would sign another striker in the summer, to be honest. The black kit is a serious kit. Would you risk Jesus coming on? Listen, it depends how fit he is. I'm not sure. I don't think Jesus will come on in this game. I'd be surprised. Unless the game is either desperate to get a goal or the game's wrapped up, maybe give him 5 minutes or something. But I think he's there for vibes. Man said Eddie's a good breakdancer. Here's Ramsdale on the ball. 4 minutes gone. Arsenal in possession. Men in black settings, man. Let's hope so. Big up Rodney from Blackpool. Arsenal Rodders. Love your humour. To get through this week, we will be in a great position. Yeah, 100%. 100%. If we can win all our games this week, get in the quarterfinal of the Europa League, win this game, win the Palace game, we'll be 8 points clear. Obviously, City will have a game in hand. I say, hip the hop, they don't stop. Right, Arsenal on the ball. Come on. Here's Trossard. He's got crowded very quickly. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Xhaka finds Odegaard. Great little touch. What I noticed, Fulham seem to be chasing the ball a little bit. Which, if you can move it quickly, there'll be space maybe on the other side. Here's Thomas Partey. Big up Jacko said I'm watching via YouTube and Twitch. More views there. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Martinelli, long pass, poor pass, looking for Trossard. Goes through to Leno. Don't think Eddie's Champions League level, but fair play. Scored some big goals. 100%. 100%. It's got some goals, but what happened? You used to sing Eddie was in the room. Nah, I was trying to hype him, but nah. Tried, but... Fulham high press will work in our favour. The thing when a team high presses, if you can play through it, you split their team. You know, Man City are the best at doing that, playing through a high press. Oof, risky header from Xhaka. Reed couldn't reach it, and Ramsdale's got it. Abdullah, thank you. Yo, Big C, thank you in the community. I've passed I'm driving to the Emirates. Hey, big up. Pass your driving test. Big up yourself, bro. Told you, man. Vibes, positivity, belief. That's what it's all about. Drive to the Emirates if we win, not if we lose. If we win, I'm sure there'll be merch out tomorrow. Big up Scott Bomb. Big up Kurt here for the best watch along in town. I appreciate it, bro. Arsenal is going to win the league. Let's hope so. Anyway, here come Arsenal. Granit Xhaka on the halfway line. There's no way Fulham can play like this all the time. Every time we get the ball, they're trying to press, get 2 or 3 players. They'll lose energy. Here's Thomas Partey, the general. Good to see him back. Yeah, man. Big up Abdullah, man. Driving test. Very important to pass that test. Really is. Lukic. I've genuinely never heard of this guy. Is he... We had an old school goalkeeper in it, John Lukic. The goalkeeper back in the day. I have my test on Tuesday. Let us know, Omar, man. Let us know. I hope you passed your test, bro. Sweet says, just your personal feeling. Rather let Arteta deal with the players. No, but no, listen, you can't. This is what I say to people. Sometimes people think if you have any sort of criticism for a player, it's hating, it's agenda. Nah, bro. Like, we've all got football is about opinions. You see a player, they're great. I respect that player's good, but I see him now. I don't think he's as good. There's no hating. I don't think he's good enough, but we'll see. Free kick to Arsenal, right hand side, crossing position. Now, no rip shirt yet, man. No rip shirt. Yeah, man. Great feeling passing your driving test. Taken short. Here's Zinchenko. Lays it off. Gabriel Martinelli. Crossing position. Whips it into the back. Oh, he overhit it. It's a lovely work free kick that. If he doesn't overhit that, Gabriel could have been in. I love that free kick. Zinchenko lays it off to Martinelli. 3 of them at the back post. I mean, are they offside? I'm not sure, but Martinelli gets a bit too much on it. Broadso, what do you think about the Jamaica merch? I like it, man. Looks good. Adidas, man. Decent. I don't fear Fulham. We can do them. We just got to take our chances when we get them. And make sure we look after Mitrovic. Good header there by Saliba. Here's Partey. Xhaka given away. Fulham, as soon as you get the ball, they are on you. No time, no space. Come on, good tackle, Saliba. Wins the ball back. Look, straight away. No time. Good. We're going to have to be brave on the ball today and play under pressure. Saliba. Ryan said he failed my driving test and drove myself home. Graduated license is a joke. Martinelli needs to work on his passing. A Jesus goal would really hit different. Bro, can you imagine? Here's Saliba in our own half. We're starting to keep possession a little bit now. Make these Fulham players run. Tire them out. To be fair, even though I didn't think Man City were great in front of goal yesterday, what they did is they wore that Crystal Palace team down by keeping possession so much. And that's what we might have to do to Fulham. You know, yeah, they've come out high energy, high press. They can't keep that up, surely. Gabriel looks for Martinelli. Gets muscled. Gets absolutely muscled. Adebayo, is it? Very strong there. Just gives him the arm. Wasn't quite strong enough. Zinchenko, we've got the ball back here. Right, Polymation, big up yourself, bro. When I look at how well Trossard is setting in, makes me want more Prem-proven players. I like him. I think good players, especially when they know the league, they usually settle quicker. Which over the years, we haven't bought many good players from the Premier League. Although some. So yeah, I think there's less of an adjustment period when you buy those players. IG said Saka or Foden. I've always said, right, I think Foden is more technically gifted probably than Saka, but Saka has been more effective. Saka's had weight on his shoulders, way more weight on his shoulders than Foden. So technically, Foden is more techie, Pep Guardiola type of player. But Saka for production has done more. So as a manager, you want the player that produces more. Foden is in and out of the City team. He starts, then he doesn't play for 3 games because they've got Bernardo and all that. So I'm good with Saka, man. Here is Saka. Finds Martin Odegaard. Chance for Arsenal. Trossard. Here's Martinelli, left-hand side of the area. Ah, come on! Overhits the pass. Xhaka tries to cross it. But the goalkeeper collects it. It's just that little bit. The weight of a pass is so important when you watch football. You used to watch like Iniesta and Xavi and Modric and those players. They understand so much the weight of a pass. When you need to hit it a bit harder, a bit softer. And there, Martinelli has to find Xhaka there in a comfortable position. He overhits the pass and Xhaka has to slide for it. And he can't, it makes it difficult. Foden couldn't do what Saka did if he played for Arsenal. And that's what I believe. Curtis, are we going to be seeing you as the new match of the day? I can confirm I've rejected it. I'm standing in allegiance with Lineker and Ian Wright. I will not be presenting match of the day 2 tonight, people. No therapy tomorrow. Let's hope so. Ozil, yeah, he was a master of the weighted pass. He knew. Great tackle there by Gabriel. Finds Odegaard. Arsenal starting to play well now. We just need to create a big chance. Xavi, Iniesta, Pirlo, weight of pass. Yeah, listen, seeing a pass, we can all see a pass, right? But knowing the weight, like there, Xhaka gives the ball away. Didn't see, wasn't aware of what was around him. And that's a foul. Free kick to Fulham. The weight of the pass is everything. It really is. Thoughts on Martinelli's football IQ? Listen, I love him. I think Martinelli's brilliant, but there's obviously things that still need to be improved. Let's be honest. We can all see it. It doesn't matter how big a fan you are of Martinelli. He's got to tidy up a little bit. It's like he's got all the tools. He's got pace. He's got strength. He can finish. It's just it all connecting and just sloppy sometimes on the ball. But if he needs to get that, if he can get that out, then, well, this is not a good stat. Free kick to Fulham. They've got the joint most goals from set pieces this season. 12. Header away. It's up in the air. Don't foul. Don't do anything stupid. Ball out wide. Headed away by Odegaard. Trossard. Finds Martinelli. That's good play. Oh, Martinelli. Oh, I can't quite reach it. Counter-attack is definitely where Fulham look a little bit vulnerable. We need to hit them on the break with pace. Back post. Ben White is up in the air. Wins a free kick up against Mitrovic. Mitrovic saying a few words to the referee. Brazilian Walcott. That's harsh, man. It's harsh. I think he can be better. I know Walcott got bags of goals for us, but he's it's just his decision making. But what I think we have to understand with Martinelli, I know it seems like he's been at Arsenal for a heck of a long time, but he still hasn't played that much first team football for Arsenal. You know, a lot of time he's been here. I mean, he still hasn't played loads of games for us. What, 14, 20? He probably hasn't even played 100 league games. So I think we've still got to give him time. Why have I got the goal finger? Ignore that, people. I don't know what's going off with the with all these things today. So maybe it's speaking it into existence. Although Fulham are on the attack, so it better not be a Fulham goal. Here is Martinelli, by the way. Use your brain. Okay. Did he use his brain? Has he kicked that? Yeah, it's a goal kick. I thought he kicked out for a corner. No goal, people. Apologies. The goal thing just decided to jump up. Terry Henry said needs to work on his end product. He'll get there. He'll get there. Here's Trossard in the middle of the pitch. Yeah, apologies. I always say fake scores get a time out. I'll just go for 3 minutes, people. Oh, dear. 15 minutes gone. Arsenal have started all right. I think we've started the better team. Just haven't really created that chance yet. Here's Martinelli up against, what was it? Kenneth Tete, is it? Xhaka, that's a great ball into Martinelli in the area. Martinelli! Yeah! Yeah! Own goal! Arsenal lead 1-0. Now we can run the goal celebration. Get in there! Great ball from Granit Xhaka. Little reverse pass. Shot by Gabriel Martinelli. Leno saves it. It hits the leg of the defender. On 1-0. Is he onside? Oh, he could be off. That's close. That is close. Is Martinelli onside? Just don't draw the lines, people. It's an own goal. What a ball from Xhaka. Nutmegs the defender. Tries to open up. Great save by Leno. Hits the defender. My initial reaction. Oh, man. Just don't draw the lines, please. Do not draw the lines. I've got to be honest. I'm not even going to say. I don't want to speak nothing into existence. Just give it us. I don't know what they're zooming in on. Are they looking at how far out the guy's arm is? What are they looking? Just don't draw no lines. Just give the goal. He looks off. I'll be honest. He looks like he's off, but it's not this guy. He's obviously in front of this defender. It's the one on the far side. Is he in line with him? So why are you looking at him with the guy who he's next to? It's not him. He's obviously in front of this guy. It's the guy on the far side. Is it on or is it off, people? What a ball from Granit. Reverse pass, nutmeg. Come on, please. Just be a goal. Be a goal. They don't know. And to me, if you don't know, you can't disallow it. Oh, they're drawing lines. He's offside. Ugh! He's offside, people. No goal. Oh! Gabby, man. They didn't... Oh. Yeah, you want to draw the lines when it's us, don't you? No goal. Offside, man. Damn. What a ball from Granit Xhaka. Reverse nutmeg pass. Offside. Yeah, they don't want to draw the lines when we need it, but yeah, when it's against us, it's probably Pep Guardiola in the VAR office. Damn, all that hype for nothing, people. 0-0. He was offside. I felt, from the first one, it looked about half a yard off. Charlie said, in the pub, celebrations cut short. We'll get this. Listen, if we move the ball quickly, we can beat this Fulham team. But the longer it's 0-0, they'll get belief, you know. So we have to be careful. Ramsdale comes out. Miss kicks it a little bit, but we get away with it. Ball's up in the air. Come on, Granit, man. What are you doing? Fulham have possession back. Ah, dear. Is there games at the same time, Andy? I didn't even know that. Okay, yeah. Apparently Villa are winning. Villa are beating West Ham 1-0. Man United are playing Southampton as well. Keep me updated in the comments, people. Ah, Sheikh Mansour, to be fair, I think he was off. Here come Arsenal. Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka, where you going? Oh, man, slide tackled a shot. What on earth? Good save by Leno. Corner. Man slide tackled the shot, bro. Why didn't he hit it first? Corner to Arsenal. We're starting to kick into gear a little bit now. Big up Rishikesh said, when it's against us, they draw the lines. Why didn't they against Brentford? We've been asking, yeah, Barcelona probably buying refs. Man City got the number off Barca. Big up for the super chat, bro. Granit slide tackling shots. In-swinging corner. Trossard to take it. Get on Leno. It's a poor cross. Poor. It's another corner. Doesn't even beat the first defender. Come on. Get two people around Burn Leno. We always used to say with Leno, not good coming for crosses and not good at kicking. Put two people on him. Trossard, we need a better corner than that first one. Didn't even beat the first defender. It bounced before it even got to them. Get your foot through it, man. Get it straight on Leno. That's a better corner. Back post. Oh, headed away by Fulham. We've still got it. Here's Bakayo. Get it back in. Partey whips it into the back post. Not a bad ball. Flicked away. Goes out for... Is that a corner or throw-in? We are definitely the better team in the game. It's another corner. Third corner in a row. Trossard to take it. Come on. Can we get an early goal, people? We never seem to win the header from corners. I don't know why. I hope I speak it into existence. People saying the Sky commentator's disappeared. Trossard whips it in. Yes! I said it! Yeah! Gabriel Magalhaes! Woo! Woo! Gabriel with the goal! No need to draw the lines this time! You called it! Gabriel header, you called it, Cruz. Yes! Get in there, Gabby! 1-0 to the Arsenal! Gabriel Magalhaes! Run it! No need to disallow that one. Finally! I spoke it into it. I said we don't score from corners. Leno gets a hand on it. Get in there! Let's go! Gabriel, great ball in Trossard. Gabriel flicks it on. Wow! Come on! I think he nicked that celebration off Van Dijk, wasn't it? Yeah. Don't worry, man. He might be the future Van Dijk anyway. 1-0 to the Gunners. Gabriel Magalhaes. I told you it's the hair, man. You know what I mean? If he didn't have no hair there, Leno would have saved that. But the little cushion of that afro, just give it that extra, you know what I mean? Cruz, you called it. Back post header, you said, innit, from him. Big him up. They're saying I need to give you some money for the prediction. Got some peas for you, bro. I'll get you a bottle of Prime or something. Trossard, come on, man. Let's go. Trossard assist. Come on. Gabriel Magalhaes. Great header. Just said as well, we don't score enough from corners. We don't ever win the header. He wins the header and scores. He's been superb for us this since coming back from the... Well, he didn't even go to the World Cup, but he's been brilliant. He's been our best defender since the World Cup. Definitely. Great header. Leno gets a hand on it. Can't keep it out. Yes. Big goal, that. I think, do you know what? Fulham look like they're there for the taking. I've got to be honest. I think we could score a few goals here. Gabriel Magalhaes. With the afro, man. I was going to go to court because I got... Oh, here we go! Saka! Oh, is that... Give it him! Oh, Saka, roll it to him, man. Great ball from Odegaard. Saka was kind of in there, man. All right, let me run it back, by the way. Afro, I was going to go to court because I got... I was going to... I can't remember all the words. It's an old school song, but the afro, man. Here's Martinelli. Oh, come on. Honestly, man, at the speedboat, the wheels come off the speedboat, man. The speedboat's just crashing into the sand. Martinelli, slow him down there, twist him and turn him a little bit. The guy was actually waiting for Martinelli to run then. Cut inside and shift him. He's playing like I'm telling you, he's pulled the steering wheel off the speedboat. He's crashed into the sand. Move him around a little bit. Here we go, another corner. Brian said, can Arsenal win that? Of course, bro. Silly question. Of course we can. Odegaard, armpits in May, people. Let's go. Second corner. Well, not the second. Can we get a second goal? Trossard whips it in. Oh, headed away this time. Saka helps it on. Come on. Let's take a penalty, anything. Get it back in there. We're playing well. I like this performance, you know. I like this performance. I feel like we're on them. They can't... Go on, Saliba! Oh, hit it! Saliba! Oh! Just over the bar. Look at the little chop. Look, man. Martinelli. See, you got to turn. Whoa! Whoa! Saliba! Just over the bar. I love that, by the way. Man like Saliba, you know, twisted. I told you, man. Oh, dear. Salibadinho. That would have been goal of the season. If he'd have put that in the top corner, it would have been absolute scenes, let me tell you. We're playing well. I like the way we're playing. We need a second goal. Watkins scored the goal for Villa at West Ham. If we score again, I think we can get a few, but it's ifs and buts. Pardon the river, pardon the back. Yeah, I was moving mad then. Great footwork by Saliba. Tell Martinelli, pass the Dutchie. Pass the Dutchie, running left hand side. Jump and show. Yo, come on, man, Gabby. Look on your left hand side, brother. You're just running in straight lines. Speed, but man ripped off the steering wheel. He'll probably score after I've slandered him anyway. Who did you call as the second goal? Trossard. All right, cool. Let's see if you get it right. Here's Saka. Arsenal playing well, man. I like this performance so far. Great ball that is by Sir. Yeah, we're cooking, people. Here's Granit Xhaka. We're on the counter-attack. Trossard on the left. You've hit that a bit hard. It's Trossard. Look, twist and turn. Twist and turn, brethren. Chips into the backbone. Martinelli! Yeah! He's put the steering wheel back on the speedboat. Made by Trossard. Scored by Martinelli. I've always rated him. He's so clever. He's so clever. Oh, yes. 2-0 to the Gunners. Get in there. Come on. Come on. What a goal on the counter-attack. Granit Xhaka. Driving run. Lays it off to Trot. Look at the... Oh, let's twist it. I told you, twist him up. What a ball. Oh, no. What a cross. Look at the ball from Trossard. Look, Martinelli, bro. Look at the defender. He didn't even jump. Leno's died. Are you mad? Leandro Bossard. Are you taking the mick? Luka Modric, who? Honestly, big up Martinelli for the finish, but I'm sorry. Bossard, bro. Oh, my days. The 2 assists. Bossard assist is outrageous. He sent that right back for dinner early. Is outstanding. What an assist. Oh, yes. 2-0. Martinelli. He's found the steering wheel, but Bossard, mate, I'm telling you, that is special. 2-0 to the Gunners. And it's Arsenal! Arsenal FC! We're by far the greatest team the world has ever... Yo, we're way more exciting than Man City. I don't care what anyone says. City are boring, man. Yeah, tiki-taka, but they're boring. They got no speed. We're looking sharp. You put Gabriel Jesus back into this Dutch pot right now, and it's mad. It'll start boiling over. We're cooking. You get Smith Rowe back with the Grealish socks as well. It's all mad. Leno didn't even bother. Leno was like, what's the point? Told you the other day, Trossard, the most exciting player. Bossard, man. Bossard. Connor, big up, Big C. Bless the fam. City look terrible at the moment. The robot needs an update. Love y'all. Yo, man, I'm telling you. We need to go for City's neck next time. 64% possession. They ain't had a shot on target yet, Fulham. Jeez, this is good to watch, man. We're on the ball again. We're cooking. We're cooking, man. The Dutch pot's bubbling, people. There's all sorts in there. There's Granit Xhaka. Zinchenko. Jeez. Get the third goal. I say, do we end the stream? Go 3-0 up? Just end it at half time. I'll see you all tomorrow. Nah, we'll stay here just for vibes. But this is a fantastic performance so far. We have absolutely dominated. I would say this is one of the best 45 minutes we've put in so far in recent weeks. Absolutely dominated this game. Big up Bad Bath. Leno still loves us. Man are saying Leno just gave up on that goal. Oh, what a touch. Bossard, you're driving me mad right now, bro. Granit Xhaka doing the faded left foot volley pass. Go on, Bakayo, lad. We are absolutely on fire right now. Odegaard, oh, unlucky. Hunt them down, man. Win it back quick. Win it back quick. Yes, Gabby. Oh, no, they got a lucky rebound. Win it back. Superb. We are cooking, people. Meet me at the Armory tomorrow morning. Bring your card details. Get your size early. Here's Bossard. What a performance. I told you, it was that Pebble Beach in Brighton, man. It was holding him back. He's in London now. Vibes, Harrods. You know what I mean? He's living the high life. West Ham have equalised, apparently. Cooking and seasoning. I'm telling you, man, what a performance. Partey finds Saka. I've hardly mentioned Saka. Up against Robinson. Robinson, twist him up, man. Here we go. Odegaard. Trossard. Oh, defender blocks it. Every time we go forward, we look like we can score. Great performance. Come on, win it back. Mitrovic on the ball. 7 just to hurt the Manx. Hey, big up Connor, man. Big up Connor. 7 up. Who scored? Ben Rama, penalty for West Ham. What? Oh, that goal was outstanding. The counter-attack, man. Brilliant. Who are they showing here, man? Mick Jagger. Is he an Arsenal fan? I didn't know. Oh, the kid next, probably his son or grandson. Anyway. I see Daniel Sturridge on Sky yesterday with Micah Richards. And Micah Richards was like, aren't you a gooner? And Sturridge was like, yeah, so are you, aren't you? And I was like, yeah, I love that. Micah Richards, Daniel Sturridge, bare Arsenal fans, man. Thierry Henry tax. You know what I mean? Ian Wright tax. Bare people support Arsenal. I even saw yesterday that apparently Sadio Mane is an Arsenal fan, which I never knew that. Apparently Thierry Henry was his idol growing up as like a left-hand side striker kind of thing. So, Mane said that Henry was his favourite player. There's enough people support Arsenal because of Thierry, man. Enough. I didn't know Mick Jagger was a gooner. No, I never knew that. What a performance. Anthony said, I only ever played Sunday League, but I'm at least proud to say I played at Craven Cottage for my secondary school with you, Westminster. Yeah, man, that's quality, bro. Them memories live with you forever, bro. Yeah, big up Sturridge, man. I was happy when because I didn't know who Sturridge supported, to be honest. I knew Micah Richards was an Arsenal fan. Put a Mane bid in there. Man was on the bench the other day. It's the uncle tax, you're right. Uncle Thierry, man, he made all these brothers support Arsenal. Fulham on the ball, 13 minutes till half time. 2-0 up. What a first half, people. Absolutely brilliant. I want us to get the third. 2-0 is still not game over. Let's be real. I want the third. Third, and I think Fulham disappear. Do we get to see your armpits if we win the league too? Bro, honestly, if we win the league, I'll order a Premier League trophy online and lift it. Just for banter. Shot! Oh, it goes wide. Goal kick to Arsenal. Yeah, if we win the league, I'll order a trophy. I know Turkish has got a Premier League trophy at his house. I'll get a Premier League trophy. I'll try and get the gold one. I know you can get them online. Let's have a look. Yeah. They're all over the place. I'll get a Premier League trophy and we'll lift it on a stream. But anyway, let's hope that's a problem that we'll have if we win the title. Yo, the Sturridge dance was legendary, bro. You mad on FIFA? Man used to do the Studge dance, man. That was a bad boy dance. I can't lie. That was iconic. I used to do that on FIFA back in the day. I had a few Sturridge. Sturridge had some good cards on FIFA when he was at it for Liverpool, man. 2-0 is not safe. I want 9. Yeah, how many goals are we actually behind Man City on goal difference? I'm not sure. It says we're 8 behind them. That's not including these two, so we're 6. 6 behind them now. We definitely could do with getting a couple goals. Casemiro, red card, people are saying. That's brutal. Oh, that is beautiful. Was it a straight red? I hope it's violent conduct. I want him out for games. Get him out for a long time. Although we haven't got to play him, but still, I hope they get beat. Casemiro, red card. Beautiful. They could lose that with 10 men. Here come Fulham on the attack. Ball whipped into the back post. Can Ramsdale deal with it? Ooh, manages to get a hand on it. And Saka gets hold of it. Good turn. Keep the ball. Oh, it's brilliant from Saka. See, that's what... Oh, God, we're playing ridiculous football. Here's Xhaka. Zinni on it. If we score from this, I'm walking out the room. I'm going to need a break. Here's Martinelli on the left-hand side. Come on, use the steering wheel. Don't just crash. That's it. We're playing some ridiculous football today. I'm sorry. We are absolutely... I don't want to say too much because you just end up getting clipped. But I'm sorry. We're better to watch than Man City. We're better than Man City to watch. Man City don't play like this. We're quicker. But at the end of the day, they don't care about who the most attractive is. They care about who wins, you know. So, but we play far better football. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my days, Granite. You've just denied us one of the goals of the season. You've just denied us one of the goals of the season. Partey into Odegaard. Into Xhaka. Dumb is it? Trossard, what's he doing? He must have thought Leno still played for... I'm done. That would have been one of the goals of the season. And Granite, I don't know what just happened to his brain. He had one mad touch. He could have chipped him, took it round him. The football we are playing is va-va-voom, in the words of Thierry. Bobby, what is French for va-va-voom? That is what we're... De je ne sais quoi. The football is outrageous that we're playing. Yeah, I think Xhaka had a nosebleed. He couldn't believe he was that far forward. What a move. I can't tell you how good Trossard is playing. He's man of the match, by the way. I don't... At this stage right now, Trossard man of the match. No question. But there are a lot of other players playing well. Look at the football. We're on fire. Odegaard. Oh, he overhits the pass. Told you, it's all about the weight. It's all about the weight of the pass. Damn, this is like Wenger ball regenerated into Arteta, man. This is crazy football. What a 36 minutes. The only thing I would say, I would love to see us get the third goal. Mitrovic gets tackled by Xhaka. Xhaka's actually had a really good game. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why he took that touch. He should have just hit it one time, just slotted it into the corner. He should have scored that. Leno was in the middle of the goal. He could have put it either side of him. The football we're playing today is unbelievably good. This is one of the best 45 minutes I've seen from Arsenal. We're cooking and it looks like we're prepping a buffet. Bruv, I'm telling you, this is an all-you-can-eat restaurant today in Fulham. Go up as many times as you want. Have dessert. You can have starters. Saka. Great strength by Saka. Martinelli. Trossard. They're taking the mick. Oh, he puts it wide. Trossardinho. You've got to score that. Listen, I love the way he's playing. You've got to... We are absolutely... What a ball from Odegaard. Saka. Look at the little drop. Aye. Oh, he's got to score. He's got half the goal to aim at. He's pulled it. He's curled it away. Leno didn't even move. If he rolls that into the corner near post, it's in. Unbelievable football again. Honestly, this is ridiculous, the football we're playing. Partey, they can't get past him. Xhaka, Saka, all them high ratings that Robbie gives out, even when we play bad, he can justifiably give them out today because there's so many good performances. The only negative for me, there's no way it should be 2-0. Fulham should be going in at half-time saying game over. This should be 3 or 4-0. You've got no chance of coming back. 2-0 still gives them a little bit of hope. You know, as a manager, you're going to say, well, if you can score first, make it 2-1, it becomes nerve-wracking. That's the only thing I would be saying. Man said Cappy Lyle. When Arsenal have been 2 goals ahead, they've won 47 out of 47 games. So we tend to win when we're 2-0 up, but we should be 3 or 4-0 up. A clean sheet would be great. A lot of people were saying this, Asfar, that because I was looking, we've got the best record in the Premier League away from home. Does our game maybe suit that counter-attacking-ish style a little bit more than playing at home when you're expected to dominate? I have to say, today, for me, this is one of the most enjoyable first halves that I've watched all season. I think we've been absolutely outstanding, like I said, but we should be 3-4-0 up and the game should be over. That's the only thing that would disappoint me. That's the only thing. Should be done and dusted. Should be 4-0, you're right. Hey, big up F94, bro. Really appreciate your super chat. I can't lie, I was worried today would be a 1-1 draw because of Europa League fatigue, but we're absolutely cooking. As long as we get draws at the Etihad and Anfield, we're winning the league. Saying it with chest, need to make it free and kill the game. Yeah, like, I haven't done the whole chess thing much yet. I can't lie. I haven't really pumped out and said, yo, we're winning it. I'm still holding it down a little bit, but I can understand. Because the football we're playing is fantastic, but it's just when we go to those places, man, we need to get results, at least a draw, like you said. But big up yourself, bro. Appreciate the super chat. Should be 3 or 4-0 up. We need to keep our heads, yeah. What you can't do is think the game's won. Football has a way of, you know, sometimes when you're on that cloud 9 and you think it's a wrap, you know, they can come back into it and change the dynamics. Fulham keeping the ball a little bit here. I would imagine, as crazy as it sounds, Arteta will be saying that the game should be over. No, listen, I'm not... Somebody just said, listen, we're not playing poor at home. Obviously, we're top of the league. What I'm saying is we've been conceding goals at home where we seem to be controlling the game a little bit better away. Is Ramsdale? Terrible pass. Gives it away. Oh, he tries to chip in, puts it over. Lucky there. Lucky play there. Poor from Ramsdale. Gave the ball straight to Pereira. Luckily, it was a tight angle. People saying Casemiro's going to be out for 4 games because it's his second red card. Is that true? Casemiro will be banned for 4 games because it's his second red card of the season. He'll miss Fulham at home in the FA Cup, Newcastle away, Brentford at home and Everton at home. I mean, they're not terribly hard games. Oh, the tackle it's a leg breaker. I'm going to share it on the screen, just the picture of it, just for those who can see. I mean, look at that tackle. Studs, shin height. I mean, that can break your leg. It's a horrendous tackle. Has he done the old Neymar and wants to go back home for Brazil Carnival, got himself sent off? So 4 match ban for Casemiro. Terrible challenge. Anyway, let's concentrate on this game. Dirty challenge by him. Saka loses the ball. Straight red. Playing like this because Jesus is back. Pressure off. Listen, do you know what, though? You could flip that, Con, and say they're playing like this because the pressure's on. Because now, Trossard, Martinelli, in particular, Saka, let's be real. If Saka's fit, he plays. But if you're Martinelli and Trossard, once Jesus back and he's playing through the middle, then it's a toss of a coin between Trossard and Martinelli, who plays on the left. So maybe they're actually under more pressure, thinking, you know what? This left wing spot is not guaranteed. When Jesus is back, he'll get the central role. So maybe the pressure's actually on them a little bit more. The way Trossard's playing today, you would maybe think that Martinelli might end up getting dropped. But listen, it's a good problem to have. AFTV just got the big Gabby goal. Nah. These tweets are unbelievable. Big up yourself, Azam. Latte said, Peacock commentator said it's champagne football. It's definitely champagne football. But I just want a third and a fourth goal. 2 minutes till half time. We almost don't want half time because we're playing that well. We're not even desperate for a prime and a Jaffa cake at this half time. Here's Saka. Gets the ball out wide to Ben White. Trossard on the right-hand side. He's been absolutely fantastic in this first half. What a ball. Trossard into Saka. Finds Ben White. Whips it into the area. Mane should score! Oh, it's saved by Leno! How many more chances? What a touch by Zinchenko. Martinelli there. He's got a score. Fulham are on the counter-attack with Bobby Reed. Take that off him, man. Great tackle, Martin Odegaard. Superb. He should have scored at the back post. Great ball in by Ben White. What's Ramsdale doing? Oh, my God. He kicks it out for a throw-in. Nearly got caught on the ball. What is he doing? Martinelli, you got to finish your dinner, bro. When you're hungry and Mum says dinner's ready, you can't drop the dinner as you're walking out of the kitchen. He's just dropped his dinner all over the floor. Just slot that in. Volleys it into the floor, man. Great ball in, Benny Blanco. Shouldn't even give the goalkeeper an opportunity to get his hand on it. How many chances? Big up Warsam, who said first half versus Brighton was good, remember? Yeah, that was good. That was good. Showing the replay. Saka, Trossard, great link up. Ben White, Martinelli's onside, miles on. Unmarked, 6 yards out. Hits it into the ground, doesn't get enough power on it. The lack of power gives Leno the chance. It's a good save. Leno's falling over. If he hits it clean on the volley, I think he scores, but he kind of hits it with the bottom of his foot and it gives him the chance to tip it away. Ramsdale, listen, don't forget, people. I know people are watching this. Ramsdale has had 2 crazy moments on the ball where he could have cost us a goal. I don't like that, as he had 5 Red Bulls. What's going on? Poster Boy said, big up Big C. Hold on, let me just pause the free kick to Fulham. Arsenal clear it away. Trossard again. He's been everywhere. He's been absolutely everywhere. And we clear it long. We should not be 2-0 up. We should be 4-0 up. Poster Boy said, big up Big C. You have gained a new fan. My 6-year-old son Zelly is locked in. Big up Zelly, man, in New Zealand. Appreciate you tuning in. And big up to Poster Boy for getting the family to support. Big up all of you in New Zealand. Leno is a good shot stopper. Where's Ghosted? I told you. He's a good shot stopper, but not good at kicking. Rambo is shaky. Rambo worries me about next season in the Champions League. He needs to calm down a little bit, you know. He's very reactive at times. We're on the break. Can we get a goal before half time? Martinelli finds Trossard. Trossard whips it in. Here's Martin Odegaard. Great chance. Should score. Yeah! Yeah! Game, set and match. Roger Federer. Ace at the back post. Brilliant ball. And Arsenal have turned up. The bailiffs are at the door. We've come to collect your sofa, Fulham. Game, set and match. Martin Odegaard. Absolutely magnificent football by Arsenal. Look at that. Partey wins the ball back from the throw-in. Saka out wide to Martinelli. Trossard, look at the movement again. Great ball in. 3 assists. Odegaard sends that Robinson boy to the shop. Get me a drink and get me some Skittles. I'm peckish. Bossard, 3 assists. Odegaard opens up his body 8 yards out. This is champagne football. This is absolutely outrageous what we are doing to them. This is, I'm sorry, this is up there for me as the best 45 minutes I've seen all season. Half-time whistle goes. Wow. What a first half. That is absolutely sensational. Like, I'm sorry, I don't often gas as much as I should. I think it's the PTSD, but honestly, some of the best football, I gotta get the tweet out. The My Manager tweet's not far off. Some of the best football I have seen in the Prem all season in that 45 minutes. Vavavoom. 3-0, game over. That is absolutely... Honestly, yesterday I watched one of the worst games I've ever watched on a stream. Crystal Palace, Man City. I hated it. Today, that is... It should be 3-0 past the pad. Just put the pad down. You're done. 3-0. Just don't come back out for the second half. You know, if you abandon a game, you automatically lose that game 3-0. I think Fulham should not come out in the second half and just take the 3-0. Because that football, big up Abdullah with the super sticker. It's been an absolute pleasure. Trossard, oh my God. Trossard has just played. I can't believe how well he's playing. He's bodying, man. He's absolutely bodying their right back. 3 assists. Get him in your fantasy team, people. Casemiro sent off. And Arsenal winning 3-0. Today was a good day, people. Today was a good... I just want Southampton to beat them now. That would be just great banter. Yeah, we want a clean sheet. I want a clean sheet. What a 45 minutes. Now, what do you do with Gabriel Jesus? Do you bring him on last 5-10 minutes and just reintroduce him, or do you save him for Thursday? I don't know if anybody has seen, but Jacob Steinberg, who is a reporter for The Guardian and apparently has very close ties to West Ham. In fact, he wrote Mark Noble's autobiography. Jacob Steinberg has said, from his understanding inside of West Ham, Declan Rice is almost certain to join Arsenal this summer. So that one is definitely starting to mount up in terms of news. Jacob Steinberg, like I said, very close links to West Ham. Wrote Mark Noble's autobiography and goes to watch West Ham nearly every home game. He's just tweeted saying, from his understanding, Declan Rice is almost certain to join Arsenal this summer. After brief conversations with Arteta, he has been convinced to join Arsenal this summer and is excited to join their project. That is interesting. I mean, listen, we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that next season. Let's just win this title. Connor, Mudryk who? I mean, listen, I'm never going to cap. I think Mudryk's a good player. I do. He's ridiculously quick. And he's at the wrong team. But listen, Trossard, it's the game intelligence. It's what I'm saying. Game intelligence is so important. Trossard makes the right decision more often than not. And it makes him priceless. Nelson said we could have had 3 goal of the seasons. We could be 5-6-0 up. I want us to batter Fulham now. I really do. Amaru said, Big C, I need my flowers. Told you about this guy, Trossard. You was bantering me at first. I was emotional. Do you know what, though? Nah, I don't think I ever slandered Trossard. I didn't. I was always happy with Trossard, but I was disappointed. Caicedo bothered me more than Mudryk, if I'm being honest, because I felt we needed that midfielder. But anyway, whoever's right, we're all happy anyway. Big up yourself. Concon, welcome to Cross Odds Limited. How may I assist you? I'm telling you. Bro, what's that? 3 assists in this game. He must have 5, 6 assists at Arsenal already. Leandrinho Bossard. I would love to see Gabriel Jesus get a little bit of game time just to kind of reintroduce him. Kamal said, love Trossardinho, so much composure in the box. He's been absolutely brilliant. Arsenal killed the game like prime Liverpool, said Mamadou. Big up to you, bro. Arsenal saucing, says Nathan. Bro, this is like hot pepper sauce. The Iceman Burkamp, this reminds me of Arsenal in the first half of the season. Sexy football, we deserve this title. I think listen, you've got... Sometimes the most exciting team doesn't win it. Sometimes the most exciting team does win it. I feel like Man City are almost like Haaland now. They're becoming robotic, but they're a difficult robot to defeat, if you know what I mean. It's not easy because they find a way of winning, but they're not playing football like we're playing football. I'd much rather watch Arsenal than Man City, even though I'm biased because I'm an Arsenal fan. Look at the football we've played today. We've scored some ridiculous goals. Martin, oh my God, yo, big up World Order. Odegaard, the way he dropped the shoulder on that, I think it was Robinson. He sent him for a packet of Skittles and said, don't come back until you've got my drink and my Skittles. Otherwise, you're not getting back in the stadium. It's ridiculous. Look at Trossard, decision mate, I told you. Chop, on the left, stands it up. Martinelli, mate, happy birthday. Put candles on the cake. Make a wish. Do whatever you want. Our biggest threat so far was Ramsdale. You're right. Ramsdale's been their best player. Mitrovic ain't done nothing. Ramsdale's on the ball having 5 touches, nearly getting tackled. But it is what it is. We got away with it. Zupa C, I absolutely love this half football art, bro. It is just absolute. It's like a beautiful oil painting, what we're watching. They cannot live with us one bit. They just can't. Look, Trossard again, what a ball. Odegaard, great touch. See you later. You think I'm shooting? No, I'm not. Leno, don't even waste your time. Don't sleep on Thomas Partey winning the ball back. It's so important to have a midfielder that can break up play like that. He won't get much credit for that because it's not glamorous, and we're all biased on attacking players. But just winning the ball back there when Fulham was on the break, it's vital. Look at Odegaard, man, with the extra touch. Makes him think he's going to shoot. Gabriel. Yo, we are. And if Xhaka would have scored, that would have been goal of the season. Light work today for the Unstoppables. Nearly 5,000 of you in the chat, people. Honestly, big up Black, by the way. We have been absolutely outstanding today. Like, that's up there as the best 45 I've seen all season. I loved every minute of that. Ed says more goals, 62 than last season. 60. That's unbelievable, isn't it? We've got more goals with another 11 games to go after this than we got in the whole of last season. It's unbelievable. And to think our main striker's been injured for 3 months. People, make sure you like the video. I'm looking for 4,000 likes. I'm changing it. This is some of the best football I've seen this season. If that ain't worth 4,000 likes, I don't know what is. And people, go and follow me on TikTok. Curtis Shaw TV on there. I'm plugging it. I'm going to get loads of goal reactions on there. We can do the split screen as well as I did on that first video. So you see the goal, see the reaction. We're going to get cooking. Follow Curtis Shaw Clips channel as well on YouTube. Why Always Me said this is the best half from us I've watched this season. It's the most enjoyable for me. I think that was like a training session. Forbes said, as a non-Arsenal fan, Arsenal are playing beautiful football. I appreciate that, man. Imagine if Xhaka scores that goal, possibly goal of the season. I don't know why he had a touch. He could have just slotted it. That was a demolition job. 100%. We knocked down the building. Ramsdale's the only little blemish on that first half. We got away with it. Gave the ball away twice. Didn't need to do it. People saying Trossard's moving like Santi Cazorla. Leon said Partey's bossing the midfield. All Partey's doing is saying, I'll win it and give it to them lot. I'll win it and you lot go and handle business. Tyrone, thank you for the super sticker, bro. Really appreciate it. Big up Alfred. We could have easily had 2 or 3 goal of the season goals in that first half. What a game. I've said this many times. I said this on the member stream the other week. I said, even me as within myself, I keep saying to myself, try not to get too caught up in the possibility of it going wrong, because we don't know if that's going to happen or not. I need to embrace how well we're doing and enjoy it. And remember how bad it felt when we was finishing 8th and missing out on top 4 last season. And it's difficult to do because as Arsenal fans, we're a little bit like scarred from what's happened, and we always think, yeah, PTSD, it's going to go wrong, you know, be a pessimist. We got to be optimistic. So even within myself, I'm like, enjoy the journey. If we win the league, it's amazing. If we don't, it's disappointing, but we've still got to acknowledge the progress and try and be positive. I love the way we're playing football. I just hope the squad depth is not the reason we don't get there. But I think we got a chance. But that first 45 was unbelievable. Big up Alfred. Big up to TMB. Said Bossard is going to keep Jesus out. Curtis, what a problem to have. I'm over the moon. They're the problems I want to have. I want next season Saka to be fearful that he can get dropped. They're the levels that you need to reach. Because Mahrez don't know if he's starting next weekend for Man City. Foden doesn't know. Even Kevin De Bruyne doesn't know. He was on the bench yesterday. When you reach that level, trust me, you're cooking. You're really cooking. And that's what I want Arsenal to be at. I want Saka to turn up next weekend for a Champions League game against PSG at the Emirates, against Mbappe, and think, am I starting today, or is he going to start the new £80 million winger that we sign in the summer, whoever that could be? They're the levels. So Trossard, man, looks like he could be an absolute bargain for us at £20 million, honestly. Ish said Rice in the summer. As I said, a tweet from a pretty good journalist who has tweeted out saying that he's almost certain that Declan Rice is coming to Arsenal this summer. Some of you are happy, some say overrated. I don't know. A lot of people say he'll get better when he goes to a better team, but we'll worry about that in the summer. What I would love to see is a Trossard goal now, because I think his performance deserves a goal. He's been that good. I'd love to see him score. Viz said, at work, your reactions are killing me. Gonna get fired. Yo, man, don't lose the job. But it's beautiful scenes here today. Maximus said this stream is world class. Big up yourself, Curtis. Appreciate it, bro. 5,000 of you in the chat. Lauren said, big up Big C, keep up the good content. I'm looking for at least 5-0. Ramsdale looking a bit shaky, but great to have Trossard back in the starting 11 and Jesus on the bench. Big up yourself, Lauren. Ash said, big up to Trossard, 3 assists, back from injury, could have scored as well. Just think, all the journalists were saying he probably won't play until after the international break, and all of a sudden, he's back. Concon said, I want to see Bossard and Jesus play. Yep, them two have never actually played with each other in the team. Beautiful meditation said, Trossard is the best signing. Credit to Mikel and Edu. Listen, one thing I've always said with Arsenal is react to a situation. Be proactive. Mudryk collapsed. I had Arsenal therapy. We all had meltdowns. Oh my God, we've spent 6 months chasing this guy and he's gone to Chelsea. Now, let me give them some credit. Edu as well, somebody who I've been critical of. They went out there and within 48 hours, Trossard signed for Arsenal. They obviously knew in the background that deal can get done pretty quick if Mudryk doesn't happen. And they got him. They didn't mess about. He's Premier League proven. He nearly signed for Arsenal about 4 years ago. Arsene Wenger nearly signed him. He said he wasn't ready, which I respect that as well. Because a lot of people would just make the move. He said, I want to take a step and go to somewhere and then take another step. So I have to give them credit, 20 million. Listen, in my opinion, the Caicedo one, I would have loved that one. I would have taken him over Jorginho, obviously. But let's hope they've done enough. Let's hope. Big up Lee Brown, who's a member now. Big up, welcome to the community, bro. Gunnarola, I recall a commentator called Trossard arrogant at Brighton, saying he thinks he's better than he actually is. Correction, he knows he's better. Baller. Nothing wrong with knowing your level. Nothing wrong. As long as you're not arrogant with it, there's nothing wrong. It's a common trait in football in England that, like, oh, you shouldn't acknowledge how good you are. No, understand how good you are. But just, don't be arrogant with it. Trossard looks very humble at Arsenal. I'm sure he's, he realises where he's at now, bro. You're not at Brighton no more. You've come up a level and his game looks even better. Zamir said, big up Curtis, bro. That Xhaka miss was bad. It was, but we forgive him. We forgive him. He's done a lot worse to Arsenal fans, so I forgive him. Bossard was upset that Hazard was starting ahead of him at the World Cup. Listen, the Hazard I've seen in the last 2 years, he's probably better than him. Hazard looks completely finished. Fulham about to get us underway. I have never been so relaxed for a second half in the Premier League. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but I'm being honest, people. I'm greedy. I want minimum 5-0. I want goals. You never know if goal difference is going to count for anything, so it's an opportunity to close the gap. I think we're 5 goals behind Man City now on goal difference. Christian G said Alvarez from Ajax Big C is a good midfielder. Chelsea tried to sign him in the summer. Well, they tried to sign everyone. Here come Fulham on the attack. Ball whipped in. Pereira shoots. It's wide. Got to be careful. Don't do anything stupid. What are they appealing for? A penalty? What's he given? What are they actually appealing for? I'm confused. Is it a corner? Don't be sloppy here, Arsenal. What? I'm confused. Are they asking for handball? Oh, come on. You can't give a penalty for that. Even if it did touch, that's not a pen. That's a desperation penalty they're begging for. I'm looking at least 5. What's going on? It's not a pen. I think it's a corner. Smirky said, for sure, my favourite YouTuber. Big up the community. 4.5k in the chat. Amazing numbers. Really appreciate you all tuned in on this Sunday. Yeah, well, let's not get carried away. I've put a tweet out saying game over, so I've already got carried away, I think. Corner to Fulham. Flicked away by Ramsdale. Oh, there's 2 players on the floor. What's going on? It's a head injury. Do you know what? I thought he was going to give a penalty then. One of our players caught their player with an arm then. But luckily, he doesn't look like he's checking it. Saliba's down as well. Reem said, C-Unit, big up from Frankfurt, my guy. Fulham are window shoppers, mad at me. Finisher. I think I know why. Come on, man. Saliba's down, which is not good. He looks quite bad as he took a hit on the head. Optimus said, big up Big C. We could have been 6-0 up at half time. Apparently, Robbie's got baited on his channel. The game is the game, man. I respect it. Michael said, Big C, I'm so relaxed. I've cracked the ironing board out. Man's doing the ironing. Oh, dear. Let's hope Saliba's all right, because if there's any sort of concussion, I think they say 7 days out, which could mean he misses the next 2 games. We hit 1k likes, did we? I didn't even check. Are we on 1? Surely we're on 1k. That's got to be the best 45 we watched in a long time. We're looking 4k likes, people. No messing around. Still over 4,000 of you in the chat. Oof, Saliba. And then there was an arm in the face. Of one of the Fulham players. Yeah, 1.7k likes. Legends, all of you. Over 4k in the chat. Throw into Fulham. I think they're arguing about where the ball should be going. I think Arsenal are saying we'll kick it back to you. And Fulham are saying, okay, Zinchenko's going to kick it back. Edward Kedder and Ketia said, for sure, my favourite YouTuber. Big up Eddie, man. Big up Eddie. Arsenal have the ball back. Zinchenko. Was they saying we'll kick the ball back to you? I don't know what they were saying. Partey gives the ball away. Fulham are playing dirty. Because, listen, their manager's going to have come in at half-time and said, listen, what the hell are you doing? You're at home. You're getting bullied. They're bopping you. You haven't tackled no one. You haven't. Look at Partey. Told you. Simple but effective. Just takes the ball off Pereira. Saka, you know what? Saka, I don't think he's had an amazing game, you know. He's been all right, but he could definitely tidy up a little bit. Here come Fulham, ball whipped into the back post. Ramsdale comes out, does a Superman flying punch and puts it out for a corner. Oh, no. Uh-oh. He's down injured. Uh-oh. Now, I know I've said some things about Ramsdale in this game, but I'm not trying to see Matt Turner in the Prem. He's come out. He's done his Superman impression. Superman, I mean, you, I'm a soldier. Bobby Reed whips it in. What actually happened to him? He comes out, punches it. Oi! Hits Mitrovic on the way down and lands awkward. I think he's all right. To be fair. I think he's fine. I didn't even read out the super chat, Jerome. My apologies. Let me go back. Jerome Pierre, big up yourself. C-Unit, big up from Queens. 4.5K on the stream. Smash the like, people. Big up. QB in the building. Ball whipped in. Corner, flicked away. Fulham still regain possession. It's chipped into the back post. Cleared by Granit Xhaka. Can Arsenal hit him on the break? Can we? Odegaard plays it over the top. Martinelli. 4 against 5 here. Martinelli, don't slow it down. Finds Odegaard. Aye. Footwork. Oh, he's ran into traffic. Trossard shoots. Saved by Leno. I like the way we're hitting him on the break, though. I do like that. Light work. I'm surprised Fulham are this poor. They can't handle with the speed that we're moving the ball, Fran. Cairo's Arsenal TV, big up for for becoming a member. Really appreciate that. Big C had to check AFTV. Honestly, must say I'm on PLP 50 my G using 0.1 G network, bro. 7! Listen, Man United are drawing 0-0 at home to Southampton. Casemiro sent off for a horrendous challenge. And a potential leg breaker. So he's out for the next 4 games. Trossard has got 5 assists since his first Premier League start. What an amazing start he's made to his time. We haven't started this half as well, I can't lie, but there was always going to be a response from Fulham. They were never just going to get dealt with like that. FJ said, big up Big C, what was the inspiration to be a streamer? That's a good question. Do you know what? I just wanted to start putting my opinion on a platform. Because I was talking about football every day and speaking to friends, speaking to crews. I was like, you know what? I might as well just get started. It took me a while. I said a long time. I used to record the video on my phone and delete it. Because I was like, nah, man, I'm hesitating too much. And then in the end, it was Europa League final. And I said, you know what? I'm starting today. It's a massive game. And then obviously after losing that game to Chelsea, I was like, raw. I need to do a review. Oh, Odegaard with the nutmeg. What are you doing? These people have families. They have to go home. Here's Saka in the penalty area. Saka, twist, turn. See, he's got to turn a bit. Pass now, bro. Nah, Saka's not playing as well, you know. You know what Saka's playing like? He's playing like, oh, everyone's scored, I need to score. And I understand feeling like that as an attacking player. But you got to wait for the right moment there. Saka twisted, turned, then pass, bro. You're just losing the ball. Don't, play with that intelligence. You're a good enough player. He's a winger as well. There's certain days where you might not score. You might just get 2 assists. It's still important for the team. Hey, Big C, best host on YouTube. Big up, Derek. Roger said you made the best decision, mate. I look forward to hearing you every Arsenal. I appreciate it, bro. Listen, I always say, and I say it all the time, I'm not for everyone because I shoot straight from the hip, say what I see, and some people don't like that. But we're here, and we've got a great community. So big up to everyone who's helped build it. Trossard, the first player in history of the EPL with 3 assists in the first half. That's mad. Oh, no. Oh, good tackle in the end by Saliba. Thought Mitrovic was in there. Odegaard on a different level today. He's ascended. Yeah, he's doing mad. No, listen. I always forget the OGs. You know what is sweet. I don't like naming individuals too much because the community is massive. There are a lot of people who've been watching for a long time. To me, even if you've been here from day one or today is your first day, we're all together in it, you know. But of course, man, big up the names you mentioned: South London's finest, Buenos Aires, Omar, all you guys, and everyone who tunes in. Some of you are in here every day, you know, which is crazy. Here's Saka on the ball. Come on, look, keep the ball. Keep it. You're running into people. He's moving mad. See, and this is why I'm saying next season, I want Saka to get dragged off if he's playing like this. And it's not negative because I love Saka. He's one of our best players. But he also has to understand you shouldn't be able to play like this and just stay on the pitch all game. He's playing with no brain. I don't know why. He started the game lively. And now he's just turning into people. That's a foul from Pereira on Gabriel. Saka's lost the ball twice, just turning into players. Just pass the ball and move. Going to be hard to do man of the match. I mean, it'll probably be Trossard. Odegaard's been fantastic. Partey's been great. Xhaka's been quality, apart from he should have scored. It's been a great performance from a lot of players. Yeah, exactly. I would use this as an opportunity to take Saka off as well because we've been saying how much football he's been playing. Oh, what a ball! Martinelli nearly got there. I like that. See, a bit of game intelligence. The ball didn't reach, but Saka, listen, Saka's a great player for us, and we're not going to forget all what he's done for us, but also keep them standards high, bro. Do the basics properly. And he's played a lot of football. I would use today as an opportunity to give Saka a little break. I know he's desperate to score, but Smith Rowe could get 20 minutes today, which is good for his fitness. Jesus, will he risk him? I'd like to see him come on, even if it was for like 5 minutes. But will he risk him? Jansen said, the commentator said he's the first player since Cesc Fabregas. And we know how great Cesc Fabregas was as a creative player. One of the best I've ever seen at Arsenal as a creator. Nelson for Saka. Yeah, Nelson or ESR. Give them game time, man. Optimus said, I think 75th minute Jesus should come on for Saka and then swap Jesus and Trossard. Saka needs a break. Saka playing like Richarlison's interview. Oh, dear me. What an interview that was. Given away by Odegaard. Saka. Fulham on the attack. Mitrovic 25 yards out. Shoots deflected. Ramsdale keeps it in. Just manage the game properly. You know, sometimes it's difficult. And, you know, people like me saying 5-0. I'm sure Arteta would be happy to just get out of there with a 3-0. Hey, Moona, big up, man, saying the community. Oh, man, bro. Safe recovery. Appreciate you still tuning in. Hope you're feeling better. Glad that the community has helped you. And appreciate your interaction, man. Get well soon, man. Get well soon. You can fight it, bro. You can fight it. That strength and that spirit will carry you through, man. Big up yourself, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. Tarun said Odegaard can become a better player than Ozil. We got to respect Ozil at the same time. Ozil was playing number 10 for Madrid. It was serious. You know, look at the assists he was giving Ronaldo and that, but not. Oh, Gabby Jesus. Here he is. Yes. Look at this beast. Him and Dan James cracking a few jokes, which I would imagine is... because Dan James played for Man U, didn't he? And he played for Man City. He probably knows him from living in Manchester. You'll be surprised. A lot of these players are obviously friends in the same city, man. Send best wishes to Moon, 100%. Corner to Arsenal. Taken short. Martinelli, what a block. That was well worked. Odegaard. Oh, his shot's blocked. Saka, just let it go for a corner. But relax, it's a corner. What? Nah, Saka. I mean, he's done well to keep it in. Up! No! Odegaard's trying to do flip-flaps. No, I'm done. Do you know what? I always used to question why Odegaard had 5-star skill on FIFA. Forgive me, bro. You're pulling out flip-flaps. I'm innocent. It's all mad. It didn't work, by the way, but just the fact that he tried it. I haven't seen a flip-flap at Arsenal in about 10 years. I ain't even seen people do them tricks. Jeez. If he'd have nutmegged him there, I would have had to walk out of the room and just have a quick break. That's better from Saka. Finds Trossard. Oh, he gets tackled. Odegaardinho. Here's where's Fran's probably in the chat. Going crazy. Here he is. See, I knew it. I didn't even see it. If he's still in the chat, he's going wild. Here we go again. Trossard hits the byline. Players in the area. Oh, it's a little bit greedy. He's offside anyway. He's offside. We let him off. Probably should have crossed, but he was offside. Odegaard trying to do flip-flaps. Big up Killer Ice Lollies. Big up to you, bro. Man, I heard you say Trossardinho got carried away. Big up Connor. It's going to be interesting how we manage this game. It's 3-0. Got a big European game on Thursday that, let's face it, is not an easy game. I think we saw on Thursday that Sporting Lisbon are no mugs and we've got to beat them. I just think use this as an opportunity to give a couple of players a break. Saka would be one. Oh, Zinchenko gets caught out. Gabriel gets him out of trouble. That was lackluster defending. He didn't seem to be aware that Reed was over his shoulder. But Gabriel covered. Gabriel's been fantastic today, by the way. He's had a really good game. Since the World Cup, he's been superb. Zinchenko. Listen, I've always said, I think Fran said to me as well, we've spoke before, Zinchenko is not a natural defender. If I'm a lively right winger in the Prem, like a Mahrez or Salah, I'm looking at Zinchenko and thinking, I'm going to cause you a problem because you're not a natural defender. What he is, he's superb on the ball and he creates overloads in midfield by joining in. Defensively, he's not an elite left back, but you hope that you dominate the ball so much that he doesn't actually have to defend that much. So I think we know what he is. We know what he is. You know, he's not going to be Ashley Cole, Roberto Carlos. You know, he's not. But going forward, he helps us a lot. That's the issue. We're cooking. Yeah, we've been cooking. I think we turned the heat down a little bit this half. I still think we'll score again. I still think we'll score another goal. Look at that ball, Zinchenko, Xhaka, Trossard. Tight spaces is what I like about Trossard. Tight spaces with not a lot of space. He gets between the lines. Look at, honestly, Partey today. Odegaard is Saka. Look, again, it's not a penalty. It's Saka's. You're starting. Bro, I love you, you know, but you're playing a little bit stupid. Tries to drop the shoulder. You got two players on you, bro. Move the ball. Get him off. Honestly, I love Saka, but take him off today. It's not his day. He's playing greedy as well. Should have hit that or crossed it. Just give him a break. He plays 90 minutes every single game. Give him 20 minutes break at the end. Bring on Smith Rowe or give Jesus a run out. Or give Nelson. Yeah, we're simmering now. You know when the dinner's nearly cooked and you just turn the heat down. You just leave it to simmer a little bit. That's where we're at now. I'm so dramatic. Okay. Drama settings, people. Drama settings. Give him another 10. Try and get the goal and then bring him off. Ball whipped in. Cleared by Ben White. Man said Saka needs a Kit Kat. He needs a break, man. He needs a break. Oh, here's Pereira. Shoots over the crossbar. Being saying Curtis Loki. Oh, come on. Oh, you've got an agenda. He said a bad word about Saka. We're just chilling, man. We're chilling. Look at Luis Boamorte looking at the iPad. What is he actually looking at there? He's a former Arsenal player as well. And former Fulham player, Luis Boamorte. Is he is he assistant manager or is he a coach there? Saka needs time. I hope he will get it with Sporting. Saka needs a rest. Robinson has had Saka on toast in both games. I mean, has he kept him quiet or is it just poor decision making? Maybe a combination of the two, to be honest, yeah. Boamorte wasn't looking happy, man, looking at that iPad. Curtis, we play City, Liverpool, Newcastle away and informed Chelsea at home. How many points would you take? I got to be honest, you've got to beat Chelsea at home. I think you've got to beat Newcastle away. I'd take a draw at City and Liverpool. If you offered me 8 points now, I'd walk away with it. beat Chelsea at home, beat Newcastle away, draw with City, draw with Liverpool, I would take 8 points out of a possible 12. I think that would make us favourites to win the league. Anything more than that, and we're really favourites. Anything less, and then you're in a difficult situation with City's running. But the thing is, I still think Man City will drop points. I know at the moment they are grinding out a lot of wins, but I don't know. It's just there's something about City at the moment. It's a little bit, but they're still brilliant at keeping the ball. That's the problem. 10 points out of 12 is a must. I mean, that's a big ask. That means you've got to go Anfield or City and win. Listen, if we can, then it's great. Don't you love Big C when you criticise players or have feedback that people get upset? He has an agenda. I love it. It makes me laugh. People don't understand how harsh managers, coaches are. So fans, that's what it's all. Listen, if he's had a bad game, he's had a bad game, bro. And I'm going to say it. Saka's been poor today. No agenda. Been poor. Simple. Get him off. Give him 20-minute break. What we're seeing of Saka is definition of mental fatigue. Which means he might need a little break. So we've still got, if we play Lisbon, we then got 2 in the quarters, 2 in the semis, and hopefully 1 in the final. So another 2 rounds and a final would be another 5 games after this game. So that's going to be, that's what I'm saying. You're going to have to sandwich them European games in between a lot of big games. I would take 8 points all day. Imagine we win at the Etihad. We can lose at Anfield. 9 points would be insane with a cheaty win. Manchester cheaty, we're calling them. Here come Arsenal. Martinelli, Odegaard. Brilliant, brilliant. Oh, Martinelli's shot is blocked. When we hit teams on the break, honestly, we are, for me, the best team in the Premier League on the counter-attack. The team... I've seen 2 teams in recent years play like this on the counter-attack. Look at that little ball from Xhaka. I never thought I would see the day Granit Xhaka's doing no-look flicks with the back of his heel. I don't know what's going on. Manchester City with Sterling and Leroy Sané, they used to hit you like that. And Liverpool with the prime, Mane, Salah, Firmino, they used to explode on the counter-attack. Corner whipped in, headed away. It's up in the air, Leno. Oh, he catches it. We are absolutely brilliant on the counter-attack. I remember before I used to say we're too slow on the break. We're just brilliant on the break at the moment. Here's Pereira. Good block by Saliba. Our defence has been brilliant today as well. Here's Thomas Partey. He's been absolutely fantastic. Trossard blends in so well. It looks like he's been at Arsenal for 5 years. You wouldn't think he joined, 6 weeks ago? He joined Arsenal. He just looks like he's been here for years. Goonie said, I'm not happy with the mentality. I'm not sure. I don't think we're disrespecting them. I just think we've been a little bit, I suppose, a little bit. We could have scored a lot more. Saka pass, there you go. Sometimes in a game, when you're losing the ball, you have to almost rebuild yourself back into the game, right? Saka wants to turn people and run at people all the time. Sometimes you're having a bad game, just control it, keep it. Gain your confidence, complete a pass. Get higher up the pitch and wait till you isolate the fullback and then try and ruin him, I don't think they're being disrespectful. I think they've, psychologically, when you're 3-0 up, you take your foot off the gas a little bit. And also, Fulham are going to get, a real... Oh, here come Fulham. Good save by Ramsdale. Gabriel should have actually blocked that pass. Here's a chance shot blocked by Saliba. Goes out for a corner. Jose critiques Salah. Now he's one of the best. Exactly, man. Exactly. Constructive criticism is a huge part of football. Simple as that. Even Messi, Ronaldo, I'm sure, have been criticised at times. As long as it's in the right way, it's important. It's important. Like there, Gabriel should have blocked that pass to Bobby Reed. It went under his foot. Corner to Fulham. Trossard has been brilliant. Oh, off the crossbar! Off the bar and it's cleared. Header hits the bar. And Arsenal clear it to the halfway line. Can we get them on a break? Robinson does well. Slow down, Martinelli, man. Rest. Leno kicks it away. There's Leno's kicking. Odegaard, brilliant pass with his head. Finds Partey. What I love about Odegaard is the decision making. Saka finds Ben White. Oh, I thought he was going to cross it. Saka again. Keep the ball. That's a lovely ball into Trossard. Odegaard. Oh, brilliant. Trossard. Oh, we're doing mad passes. Trossard wins it back. Look at him. He's brilliant. He's so clever. Ben White whips it to the back post. Xhaka. Trossard in tight spaces. Honestly, he could do kick-ups in a phone box. He's that good. Tight spaces, he just wriggles his way out. The game intelligence is mad. Zinchenko, Odegaard, Trossard. You can see the players that are just so clever. Gabriel Jesus, I think, has a very good understanding as well. Man United have been denied by a world-class save. Southampton have hit the post. Keep me updated, man. Man United still drawing 0-0 with Southampton. Down to 10 men as well. Casemiro sent off for a shocking tackle. Haleb part 2. Yeah, very similar. Like, good dribbler. Reads the game well. Yeah, Man United still drawing. And West Ham and Villa are drawing. Newcastle Wolves later on. Odegaard, good tackle. Odegaard gets the foot in. Partey gets the next one. Odegaard, oh, he gives it away. Go on, Saka. Oi! Ay, ay, ay! Naughty challenge there. Saka's... What? Does he give the free kick to them? I don't know. I'd get Saka off now. 20 minutes to go. Just showing you the replay of the header, what hit the bar. Mitrovic. His own player headbutts him on the back of the head. Ramsdale was well beaten. And he hits the crossbar. Here we go. Reece Nelson. Kieran Tierney's coming on. Oh, my days. He still plays for us. Please take Saka off. No disrespect, but take him off, man. Just give him a break. Now, yes! Mikel, I'm telling you. Earpod Albert, he's listening to the stream. Saka comes off. Nelson comes. Go on, Kieran Tierney, lad. Stronger than a Tesco bag. Zinny comes off. Yes, Zinny! Quality player, mate. Kieran Tierney is back playing football for Arsenal. Go on, Tierney, lad. I'm delighted for him. Needs some game time, man. We can't forget him. He's been an important player for us. Arsenal fans there at Craven Cottage. What have we got? 19 minutes to go. I'm so glad Saka's come off. Not because, get him off, he's playing terrible. Just give him a rest. He just got clattered there just before as well. So listen, well done, Arteta. He's starting to learn, man. You know, make these changes at the right time. Where's Nelson? Nelson's gone to the right by the look of it. Martinelli on the left. Trossard through the middle. Offside there. Tierney's in at left back. Give him some game time. Tierney should play, I would imagine, on Thursday against Lisbon. Like a dumper truck. Yo! Shall we sell Saka and Eddie? No, come on, please. Eddie in the summer, I mean, possibly. I'm being honest. You got Jesus, Balogun coming back, potentially sign another attacker. I'm not saying he will. I don't think he will, but you could. Obviously not Saka. You're bantering. South London's finally said, I want a fourth. So do I. I would love to see Gabriel Jesus come on. And I'd love to see another goal. How many times does he want to foul him, ref? Martinelli's been much better since the goal, by the way. The goal gave him, a bit of intelligence. And Bo Morte is watching Curtis Shaw TV on his iPad. Yeah, he's not happy with my celebrations. Arsenal therapy tomorrow, 2 p.m. Nah, we're good, bro. We're Gucci gang. We don't need Arsenal therapy. We'll be celebrating a superb result. Still over 4K in the chat. Absolutely brilliant. Over 4,000 of you locked in. Make sure you like the video. Here's Martin Odegaard. Looks for Reece Nelson. Can he keep up his good form? Keep the ball. Runs down a blind alley there. Loses it. Pereira, great touch inside. Thomas Partey there. Look at Odegaard. He's hunting him. He's going to foul him. He's fouled him. He's going to get a yellow card for that, which is a shame. But I like the work. Take Partey, Trossard and Odegaard off. Listen, yeah, give Man said send Fabio Vieira on a whey protein loan. I reckon, I mean, looking at the bench, we brought on you could bring on Jorginho for Partey. You could bring on Smith Rowe maybe for Martinelli. And then get Gabby. I want Jesus on for, even if he comes on for 2 minutes, just psychologically for him to be back on the pitch. What will I buy tomorrow? Well, I am near the Emirates tomorrow. I may pop in and just have a look. If anything is in there. But I doubt it. I doubt I'll buy anything. There ain't any great merch on out at the moment, if we're being honest. Ball over top. Free header. Good save by Ramsdale. That was poor defending. And the shot there by Tete goes over the bar. And it is a goal kick. That was poor defending, you know. No, what? Two of you there gone. Yeah, no, that's poor defending. You got to do better than that. It's new merch tomorrow. Substitution for Fulham. Dan James and Wilson, is it, coming on? Double change for Fulham. 16 minutes to go. People say, Manzovic said, I got a pre-order waiting to collect. I didn't even see who came off then. Dan James is on. We know he's very quick. Hasn't really developed into the player they thought he was going to when he went to Man United and then Leeds. Dan James. Solomon's come off and Pereira's off. Wilson and James on. Solomon's been in good form for them. He was linked with Arsenal at once. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yes. Here he is. The Brazilian Donny. Gabriel Jesus. He is coming on. Yes. I am so happy to see this guy coming back on. Gabriel Jesus. He could be the difference, in my opinion. He could push us over that finish line. Oh, I'm so happy to see him. But he's like a new signing. He's risen, Wasim. He's back. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Gabriel Jesus is back. It's worth a tweet. Gabriel Jesus is back. Oh my days. It's absolute scenes. Gabriel Jesus. Here he comes, people. Gabriel Martinelli comes off. Well done, Gabby, lad. Trossard's off as well. Superb fella. Bossard comes off. Gabriel Jesus. Yes. Go on, Gabby, lad. Fabio Vieira's here. He is. Get in there, fella. Go on, Gabby. Like a new signing. Come on. Yes. If he scores, the stream ends. It just ends. If Gabriel Jesus bags, stream lock off. We end it. Fabio Vieira's on as well. Hopefully he's had a protein shake. Put a few pounds on this week. Gabriel Jesus is back. He's just had his first touch. He kept the ball. I hope he scores. Fabio Vieira's on as well, people. Oh, yes. So good to see him back. Jesus is back. Thank you, God, says Geordie. You've delivered him back. I wouldn't mind seeing Smith Rowe come on as well, just for a bit of game time. Thomas Partey on the ball. I'd take Thomas Partey off, by the way. He's been fantastic, but you've got to wrap him in cotton wool. 13 minutes to go. Honestly, I did not think Gabriel Jesus would come on in this game. I thought he was there just for vibes. It shows that he's close to being fully fit. I'm so happy. Honestly, like a new signing. It feels like he hasn't played for us all season. I was so happy when we signed him. And ball laid into him. It's going to be interesting how fit he is. Yeah, good strength. Just keep the ball. I am doing player cam on Gabriel Jesus. Good strength there. Just keep the ball. Find your way into the game. Here's Odegaard. Come on. One big chance. Here's Jesus. Lovely little touch. Oh, lovely play. Kieran Tierney finds Reece Nelson. We need another goal. We need to sell. Man saying I had a big smile on my face. Trust me, people. I am so happy that Gabriel Jesus is back in this team. Our attack all of a sudden. You got Trossard, who's been outstanding. You got Martinelli. Smith Rowe's not far up. He's back, but not fully fit yet. Jesus, it's all mad, people. Mick Jagger's there, people. It's all mad. You know what I mean? We got pop stars coming to watch us. Jesus scores green screen tomorrow. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Because I'm that hyped. Arteta, listen, let me tell you, he's doing his thing, Mikel. Seriously. I give him a lot of credit. Even the fact he's making substitutions at the right time. Jesus will lead us through the April tough Easter fixture. I like what you're doing there, Kamani. I like it. It's clever. It's clever. Here's Jesus. Oh, great little touch. Just shoot. 40 yards. Just hit it. Oh, little reverse pass. Nelson. Nelson, cross it. Gabby, man, I swear, I'm not getting carried away. You can see the game intelligence. The little reverse pass into... Here we go. Free kick to Arsenal. Super Kev, super Kev, super Kevin Campbell, super Kev, super Kevin Campbell. Go on, Kev, lad. Kev, you were right. It's the players. I'm sorry. I apologise. It took me 2 years, but I hear you now, Kev. Big up Kev in the chat supporting. Ben White comes off for Tomiyasu. No game time for Smith Rowe. It is what it is. Nah, man. What a performance. Time to send the My Manager tweet. It's coming soon, people. It's in the drafts. We look a lot stronger now, bro. The front line, the options. Kev, I need you on a show this week. I'm going to message you after this stream. And see when you're available. What a great performance. I think they took their foot off the gas a little bit in the second half, man. I think psychologically 3-0. Free kick to Arsenal. Who's that shooting? Nelson. Was that Nelson? I don't even know who hit that. Man shooting from 30 yards out. I don't mind anyway. Hit it. I need Arteta green screen. Never seen it. You owe me. He's had one, you know. He's had one. I don't think it'll be the My Manager tweet today. Maybe I'll say it's the players and that Kev. He said it for 2 years. I wasn't sure, but I believe him. I believe him now. 2-pack settings for Jesus. All eyes on me. Do-do-do-do-do. All eyes on me. Yo, he's had the ball about 4 times, but you can just see the intelligence. Oh, yeah. Gabriel just gives Mitrovic a whack. Take that, boy. We ain't here to play games. Tuesday works. Yep, Tuesday works for me, Kev. Tuesday works for me. That works for me as well, brother. I'll drop you at 2 p.m. if you can, Kev. It's nice to have, vibes streams instead of meltdowns when we was 8th. What we got left? 9 minutes. Man is saying send it. Kev, I'm going to send the tweet. It's great banter. We're vibes it. Jesus got moves. You got the moves like Jagger. You got the moves. You got moves like Jagger. Ash, you're a DJ, innit? You know the tunes. Mick Jagger's in the ground. Jesus. It's very clever. I would have liked that joke myself, but big up yourself. 2 uncles meeting, yeah. I must be getting old when they're calling me uncle. No disrespect, Kev, but you know what I mean. They're calling me uncle as well now. Arsenal Forever said, Curtis, your reaction to Jesus on the pitch reflects mine with Kieran Tierney. Be a miracle if you read it. Bro, miracles happen. Of course, I see all of them, bro. We ain't skipping nothing. I'm delighted that Kieran Tierney's getting game time because I don't want him to leave. You need options. You're going into the Champions League next year. Ideally, you want 2 good players in every position. It's hard to do that and it's expensive, but you're going in the Champions League. You can't rotate midweek next year. You're playing Madrid. You're playing PSG. You're playing Bayern Munich. It's not like the Europa League where you're playing Bodo Glimt and you can make seven changes, you know. So we need squad depth. We need squad depth in abundance next season. Kev said, Big C making miracles happen. Nah, bro, we're just, we're loving it right now. We have to enjoy it. We have to enjoy it, don't we? We have to embrace it. Psychologically, it's easy to get caught up and think, we need to win the league, and we do, and we're desperate for it, and we all want it, but we also have to enjoy the journey, Because I remember them dark days, losing to Burnley at home and losing to Brentford first game. So we have to enjoy these wins, man. That 7-up is really affecting Man U. Is it still 0-0, people? Did they kick off at the same time? So I'm assuming there's only... Yeah. Wow. Man United drawing 0-0 at home to Southampton. Casemiro sent off. That'll be a huge result for Southampton, that. Yeah, I want a clean sheet, definitely. Definitely don't want to concede. Courtesy, if we don't concede, we've broken a record for away derbies. Yeah, listen, them things are important when you're a defender. That's like a goal for a defender, a clean sheet. Ayo said, Jesus being back has got Curtis doing miracles. Hey, big up, bro. Raul said, I no longer watch Arsenal streams with commentary. Nothing beats Curtis's champagne commentary. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. It's Fabio Vieira. 4 against 3. Give it him. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, Leno saves it. Gabby will forgive you. We will forgive you. Ay, puta madre. Look at Thomas Partey. Look at the flick from Gabby. The flick is outrageous. Kev, you're right. That's the only downer I would put on this. I think if Man City had as many chances as we had today, I think Man City win this game 5-6-0. Haaland's taking the match ball home. Where we've scored 3, we should have scored 6, you know. And that's the only thing. Kev saying we're still not ruthless enough, Big C. Machete out, I hear you. Somebody should be taking the match ball home today for Arsenal. That's a hat-trick performance for somebody. Vieira whips in the corner. Headed away. Jesus, he didn't quite catch that shot properly, did he, from Vieira? He seemed to, like, hit it into the ground a little bit. Damien said same with no commentary. Don't worry about these commentators, man. We'll handle this, people. Here's Dan James, the speedboat. He is quick. He's going to run Saliba. Yo, relax yourself. Little man, where you going, bro? Where you going, bro? William Saliba. I don't know where Dan James thinks he's going there. You're trying to do a 100-meter sprint, fam. He's got like 2 strides to your 1 little stride, bro. Saliba's different. Saliba's different, man. Man got... Hey, DJ Sweets, relax yourself, bro. I'm glad you enjoyed your evening. Oh, dear. Fulham fans are going home. Safe journey, lads. Thanks for coming. Big up Willian for an injury and didn't want to play. I have to admit, I did not expect this game to be as comfortable as this. I was a little bit apprehensive about this game. I was predicting 2-1 and all sorts. Ball whipped in by Reed. Comes down. Wilson shoots over the bar. Bad Bath. AFTV just found out Jesus is back on the... Yo, you lot are getting out of control with this, you know. Robbie's going to think I'm coming for them, man. It's all mad. It's all mad. But big up. Somebody said in the chat Southampton scored. Is that true? I don't know if it is. I can't see it on the app. I think they're making it up. Big C as the Gary Lineker replacement. I've rejected any approach from the BBC. They asked me to present Match of the Day too. I've said no. I'm standing in solidarity with Ian Wright, Alan Shearer, and Gary Lineker. So I'm not sure they'd be prepared for my commentary and introductions on their people. I'm really not. Arsenal down the side. Martin Odegaard hits it over the bar again. I mean, how many chances? On another day, the frustrating thing is, on another day, in a tighter game, we'd be going crazy about these chances. Do you know what I mean? We should be 5-6-0 up. No exaggeration. You know, we should be 5 or 6-0 up. It's still positive. I'm not going to put a downer on things, but you've got to really put teams to the sword when you have a game like this, because goal difference can count at some stage. We should be 6-0 up today. Yasin said 4K watching Curtis. People, honestly, unbelievable numbers. 4,150 in the chat. 72 on Twitch as well. Big up. People saying check out a tweet from Ben Jacobs. What's Benny Boy saying? Let's see what Ben's saying. Anything related, transfer related. Real Madrid say they will appear at a trial against Barcelona, who are facing corruption charges over money paid to the vice president. Prosecutors allege Barca have paid over 7 million in returns of favourable refereeing decisions. All I want to hear is that a referee was paid off in 2006, any payment, and that's it. I want the Champions League given to us. Kieran Tierney hits the byline, whips it in, corner. So Real Madrid are trying to go to court and press charges against Barcelona for Barcelona paying off referees. And I'm with them. I'm standing behind them. Please, just tell me any payment was made in 2006 and I want the Champions League awarding to Arsenal. You're a disgrace, you're a cheat, and I hope they get relegated. I want that Champions League back. Put the star on our badge next season. Strip them of all their titles. I want it. I'm standing with Real Madrid. Let's go to court. Corner to Arsenal. Whipped in. Reece Nelson to the back post. Comes out to Fabio Vieira. Shots blocked. And Arsenal win the ball back. Saliba, Gabriel. Player ratings are going to be a walk in the park tomorrow. Some very high ratings. Thomas Partey pings it to the back post. Good little touchdown. Reece Nelson hits the byline. Whips it in. No one's there. Should have picked Jesus out there, possibly. LSU said live stream from the Armory tomorrow. Why not? Why not? I'll go live. I'll try and go live. Sometimes the signal's terrible down there, but I'll try. We'll try and do something. Big up LSU Gunner. Yeah, I saw it from part A. Don't worry. I can do the. I saw the pass. Don't worry. Leandro Trossard, man of the match. 3 assists, 4 chances created, 7 crosses. He's got that little bit of grey hair at the front, hasn't he? I'd be getting some hair dye if I was him there, but maybe he's just embracing it. Maybe he's just embracing the, getting older. Want to get big up Big C and Little C, best Arsenal watch along on YouTube by far, teaching the FT. Nah, big up. I appreciate the super chat anyway, bro. Big up Shax, Curtis Blood Clark Shaw. Big up yourself, Shax. Garbo said, or when Van Persie got 2 yellows. Well, that was definitely cheating. I'm sorry. For taking a shot as the offside flag and the whistle. Listen, man. Rip that Barca. Get in them buildings. Get in the office. Get in the paperwork. If one payment was made in 2006 by Barcelona, take that Champions League away from them. Take it off them. That was the most painful night of my life as an Arsenal fan. If that referee was getting paid, I'm sorry. Because he shouldn't have sent Lehmann off. He should have let them go 1-0 up. Here's a chance for Fulham. Good block. Yes, Gabby. Yep, celebrate. I respect it. It means a lot to them. What a block that is. So many players have played well for us today, honestly. Gabriel celebrates that block like he's just scored. Celebrates in front of the Fulham fans as well. Howie said that's the only time football has made him cry. Painful, man. Red card in the final, still not over it. Corner to Fulham, flicked away. They get the shot. Good block. Here we go. We're away on the counter. 3 minutes added on. We're already a minute and a half into it. Great long ball. Is it going to reach? Vieira doesn't quite reach. And Fulham win the ball back. Good tackle, Kieran Tierney. Can we get one more goal? I want them gone. Cheats, I never rated them, says Blair. Bro, I'm telling you. I want a full investigation. It's mad how all teams are getting done now for cheating, innit? Paying off refs and paying off agents and players, doing all kinds of madness. Rambo was loving it. If this is true, is Messi still in the GOAT discussion? Wow, people trying to pull Messi out of the GOAT discussion. Refs were cheating. Man are saying Ronaldo's the GOAT. Won it without cheating. We might have a discussion during the international break. That would be interesting. Does Ronaldo become the GOAT? Great play, Gabby Jesus. Back like he never left. Step overs. Get off him, boy. Come on. We're on the move. Last chance of the game. Here we go. Lift your head, Granite. You've under. Go on. Oh, that's Fabio Vieira just tripped himself over. Why didn't he just dummy it, man? Gabby Jesus could have been in, or he could have been in himself. He actually trips himself over. Xhaka, you're 1-on-1. Oh my, does he get sniped? Has someone got a Super Soaker 500 water pistol? Did he dive or did he trip himself over? What was he doing? Arteta's saying no. What is he saying? That I think the Fulham manager is saying he's give a free kick. I don't know what's going on. I think he's been sniped. Somebody sniped him from the crowd. I don't know how he fell over. He was 1-on-1 with a keeper. I don't think Madrid are squeaky clean. Listen, a lot of these clubs probably aren't, but you got to prove it, aren't you? The King of Spain owns part of Real Madrid. I'm sure he can cover that up pretty well if he was. Southern Gooner, big up, bro. Brother Curtis, we haven't played like this since 2008 documentary. Great display all round. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Ishi's saying he slipped like Curtis. That's so harsh. There was a bobble on that pitch. He's got no excuse. He's playing on a carpet. Odegaard whips it in. Last chance of the game. Ball's up in the air. Tierney, can he nod it back in? Ref blows the full-time whistle. Full-time whistle goes, people. Arsenal have won the game by 3-0. Job done. Second half, listen. We didn't score, but we were still the better team. We were still in control. Absolutely brilliant performance. We wrapped up that game in the first half. Clean sheet, fantastic. 3 goals, brilliant. Gabriel Jesus return, absolutely magnificent. Professional, solid performance. Should we have scored more goals? Definitely. And I am a little bit disappointed we haven't won that game 5-6-0. But the clean sheet is excellent. Arsenal had 55% possession, 7 shots on target. Should have won by more. Man United are in the 96th minute, people. They're still playing. I'm hoping that game has finished. Come on, Southampton. Hang on. West Ham are drawing 1-1 with Aston Villa. We're going to look at the league table, of course, people. I'm hoping that Man United draw that game. Martinelli, well done to the fans. Well done to the fans. Do you know what? Come on, the green screen goes mad with that top. Look at what it goes crazy because of the green bit. But they know you're wearing your Yardman shirt anyway. Give us a rundown.
It was a good performance.
Very good performance.
I love the way we're just bopping teams with our passes.
Yeah.
I just love the way.
Great performance.
Yeah.
We got Sporting Lisbon on Thursday.
Score prediction.
Early score prediction.
The way we just played there, I'm going 2-0.
2-0.
Yeah.
Big up yourself. Got them. Hey, big up on your goal this morning.
Yeah, man.
Goal, good goal. Academy goal, left foot, roof of the net.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully we see you in this squad one day. And I can.
And by the way, we need to watch out for that Edward on Sporting game.
Edward. Who's Edward?
That Edward guy.
Oh, Edwards.
Sporting.
Marcus Edwards. Good player, isn't he? Big up yourself. I got your Yardman Arsenal kit up. Green screen's going wild. Man U's over, by the way. Man U is over. 0-0 at home to Southampton, man. That 7-up still affecting them, you know what I mean? The Liverpool one. Man United have drawn 0-0. Casemiro. Hey, big up, by the way. Big up. Okay, Casemiro sent off. And Man United drew 0-0. If you've got Man United friends, just drop them a message. See if they're all right. See if they want to talk. I'm pretty sure you won't get a reply. So big up. Listen, people, what an absolutely brilliant performance. First half, we were superb. Cruz Arsenal. You said 2-0, innit? Or did you say 2-1? 2-1. Yeah, you got the first goal scorer right anyway. But what a performance. Big up Cruz on the goal. Yeah, man, big him up. Scored a nice goal this morning. Left foot, roof of the net. Big up Rico if he's tuned in. Big up Tayshawn as well if he's tuned in. But listen, let's have a look at the Premier League table. We have to look at the table. The top feels so much better than the bottom. So much better. In fact, let me refresh that, people. Refresh that, Ross. I don't know what's going on. There we go. 5 points clear of Manchester City. If your team are not on this screen right now, I apologise. I refuse to accept any cookies. I will not be accepting cookies to find your team. So apologies if you are not in the top. What's that? The top 6, 7. Big up Snake Eyes with a super chat. He said for Cruz. Big up. Big up yourself, Snake Eyes, bro. Hope you're back home now. He's been doing great work in Turkey, helping the victims. So big up to Snake Eyes. Arsenal. 4 wins on the bounce. Top of the Premier League. 5 points clear. And Manchester City do not play in the Premier League now until after the international break, which means, because they're playing in the FA Cup next week, if we win next week at home against Crystal Palace, we will go into the international break 8 points clear of Manchester City. City will have a game in hand, but you'd rather have points in the bag than games in hand. And their first game after the international break is Liverpool at the Etihad, which, please, Liverpool, perform like you did against Man United for the 7-0, not like you did against Bournemouth for the 1-0. So we're in a great position at the moment. We'll go into the international game break with 10 games left. I mean, it's unbelievable to think 10 games away. Well, 11 games now. 11 games away from being champions of the Premier League. And we actually can afford to lose one game, but we don't want to, of course. We want to try and extend the lead rather than, reduce it. Beresford said, by my calculations, Arsenal are 28 points away from winning the league. Listen, it's hard not to get carried away as a fan, but I find myself trying to dampen my emotions and say, just calm down. You don't know what's going to happen. That first half is up there as the best I've seen Arsenal play all season. I don't care. We were sensational in the first half. I suppose, ideally, I would have liked Arsenal to have been a little bit more ruthless. We're 5 goals behind Man City on goal difference. I think we could have closed that gap by another 2 or 3. But ultimately, every Arsenal fan in this chat would have taken a 3-0 victory before kickoff. So let's focus on the positive. 100 wins for Mikel Arteta, apparently. Big up, Ziggy. Listen, I have to say, Mikel Arteta, and one thing with me, I will give out the flowers as well as I'll give out the criticism. And Mikel Arteta is becoming a very, very good manager. There is absolutely no doubt about it. And I wouldn't have said that 18 months ago or even 12 months ago. I didn't think he was a very good manager. I've always thought he was a good coach. I wasn't sure whether he was a good manager, and there is a difference. I think Arteta is now becoming a very good manager. He changes the game at the right moments. He's making better substitutions. He's not waiting for something to happen before he makes a substitution. I love the football we're playing. I think we're better to watch than Manchester City. The only thing I would say, and I said this earlier, if Man City had as many chances as we had today, I think they would have won that game 5 or 6-0. I think Haaland's walking off with a match ball and scores a hat-trick. Don't be nice. When you've got a team on the ropes, keep going for them. Look what Liverpool did to Man U last week. They could have said, 3-0, game over. Let's take players off and ease off. They said, keep going. Humiliate them. Send a message to everyone how good we are. And I think when Arsenal have got a team like that, really put them to the sword. Go and win 6-0. And let everyone go, this Arsenal team are mad. They can't stop scoring. But ultimately, it's 3-0. It's positive. Listen, I am Arteta in. I am, people. I am Arteta in. I'm backing this manager fully. Not just because we're top of the league, because he's moving like he should be moving. Don't treat us like some small fry and we're happy to finish 8th. We should be competing, and we are. Big up, Kev. Winning cures all, Big C. You're right, and you know better than anyone, Kev. Winning brings everything together. The fan base, the management, the players. It deals with everything. So yeah, man. The My Manager tweet will land soon. Don't worry, people. Don't worry. 11 games to go. And the title could be in the bag. Man of the match for me today has got to be Trossard. There's so many good performances. I thought Gabriel and Saliba were outstanding. Gabriel got the goal. I thought Thomas Partey bossed the whole midfield. He allowed Xhaka to go and play. Xhaka was excellent. Could have scored goal of the season. Odegaard's nutmegging people. Doing flip-flaps like Ronaldinho. Jesus come on and was sharp. Martinelli got his goal. It was brilliant. I'm on the train. I'm very much on the train, people. I am. I'm even prepared to buy a ticket now if I get caught by the ticket inspector. So, yeah, man, it was great to see. Trossard nutmegging people too. It was fantastic. It was absolutely brilliant. I'm just looking if any quotes have come out yet. If there's anything to look at quotes wise. They're just doing interviews now, actually. Trossard, man of the match. He deserves that. Definitely deserves it. Jesus looked sharp. He did. To say he's been out for 3 months, you wouldn't have expected him to look as good as that. You know, he nice turns, could have scored, didn't really hit it well, but good movement. Thought this would be a tough match. Could have been a 7-0 if we took some of those chances, but 3-point collecting settings. Elliot said the conductor is here. Curtis' ticket has been checked. It's one of them we say, bro, I bought a ticket. I've lost it. Can I buy it again? Yeah, no problem. Where are you going? I'm going to Titletown. I'm going to Titletown, first class. I'm going there to see Odegaard show us his armpits when he lifts that Premier League trophy in May. Which I'm hoping happens, people. Saka is tired. Listen, he came off early, so at least he got a bit of a rest. He could have scored if the sniper didn't take out Fabio. Odegaard, 10 goals and 6 assists. Martinelli, 12 goals and 2 assists. Saka, 10 goals and 9 assists. I mean, you're looking there at 20 goal contributions, I think, by the end of the season from all of them. Odegaard's only got to get 4 more. Martinelli's got to get 6. Saka's only got to get 1. If 3 of your front 4 contribute 20 goals to you in goals and assists, then, you know, because we've seen seasons where Aubameyang's got the golden boot, but we haven't scored enough goals as a team. So I think what we've done this season is spread the goals around the whole front 4. If Jesus can come back in and get into double figures before the end of the season as well, then we're seriously doing bits, man. Did I say 30 plus? That's 30 plus. No, but I'm not adding them together. I'm saying individually, if they can each contribute 20 goals in terms of goals and assists each, you know. I was scared from the last game, but I'm confident. I'm going to be totally honest. I came to this game today thinking this is going to be a very hard game. I felt we'd win, but I thought we're going to have to really perform. Because I just thought Willian would be dangerous. And I didn't think Trossard would be back. I didn't think Gabriel Jesus was going to be back. And I was, you know, pleasantly surprised to see those guys on the bench. I've pulled him out of retirement, guys. Franit Xhaka is back in the building. Let's get him. Go.
I'm out of retirement, mate. I think I'm on the train. You've got me on the train. You know what I mean?
What are you saying, bro?
I'm all good, mate. I'm all good.
Oh, I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
You can't hear me. I think it's your side.
Right,
maybe it's your side.
You're on mute on mine. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you for some reason. Let me check why. Why are you on mute on mine? Let me hold on, Fran. I know what it is. I think. Let me open this. Just talk. They can't hear you. They might be able to hear you, but I can't hear you. Hold on. What's going on here? Let me change this. Real tech. Yeah, I can hear you now, Fran.
Oh, you can hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. They can hear you.
Oh, they could hear me anyway. Yeah,
they could hear you.
Mate. People are saying he's a ghost and all sorts.
Listen, as you can see by his beard, people, and his hat, yeah, he's been in a dark room trading crypto for the last 6 months. He's turned into a monk, but I need you back this week.
Oh, mate, yeah. I thought I'll get on the train, mate. Yeah, I'm on the train. I'm actually going to do a football video tomorrow because I think it deserves one now. I think Arteta deserves one, don't he? Do you know what I mean?
There we go. Talk to me, bro. What'd you make of that? With good performance?
Hey, listen, I thought it would be a tougher game.
Yeah.
We just sliced through them like butter. It was easy, silky. Listen, yeah, Doritos in the middle, little triangles. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I've not watched a lot of football recently, but yeah, it was a good game. Light work.
Have you got any? Kev said, just to be constructive, Kev said we got to be more ruthless. He said, you know, we should have scored more goals there. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Like you say, I think you said it. The Liverpools, even the Uniteds, if they go ahead, or the Cities, they don't feel sorry for you.
Yeah.
And they're ruthless. They don't take the foot off the gas. Now, of course, Fulham are going to come out the second half, and they're never going to be as bad as the first half. So you have to take that into consideration. But I think that comes, we don't have a prolific goal scorer. Everybody else does, don't they, really? So it's easy for them to be banging 4s and 5s and 6s. We don't have a prolific goal scorer. I think if we did, then I think we would be ruthless because goal scorers want to score as many goals as possible.
Yeah.
So that's, whether it's Haaland, whether it's Kane, whether it's a Rashford, they just want to bang goals, 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 goals.
Yeah.
Now, our forward players want to score goals, but they don't have the same mentality as them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
I get you.
I think that's it. I don't think it's because we feel sorry for them. I just don't think we have that ruthless centre forward who will go to the 95th minute and just wants goals, goals, goals like a machine. I just don't think we have that.
Because if you're Haaland today, you're thinking that match ball's on my sofa by this evening. If I'm a striker, and I'm saying the match ball's got to be in my car on the way home.
Oh, Haaland's thinking hat-trick every game. Harry Kane are thinking hat-trick every game. Rashford's thinking hat-trick every game.
Yeah.
I'm not sure we have players who are thinking that. You could say Martinelli's the one who tries to do that, but he's not a prolific goal scorer, is he? But
yeah,
I think that's the only thing. Like Kev's thing, that's right. There's always it's wrong. It seems wrong when you criticize someone when they've done so well, but there's always going to be a criticism because you think people can do more and more and more.
Yeah,
and Jesus' chance and things like that. So the only criticism is, like you say, prolific goal scoring, and when there's those tight 0-0 games, who's going to step up to the plate and be the difference? But those games are coming. We've got very, very important 4 games that we need to make sure we win against the big teams. So we'll see who makes the difference in them games. But today was top draw, mate. Silky guard, Trossard, Boss. Just it's beautiful. Beautiful.
Obviously, if we beat, who is it? Palace next Sunday. Palace looked terrible yesterday.
Oh,
I've never seen anything like it. But
dreadful.
If we beat Palace next week, we're 8 points clear going into the international break. Obviously, City will have a game in hand, but obviously we still got to go to Liverpool, still got to go Newcastle, still got to go City. How are you feeling now about the title? Are you still quite reserved in that, or are you feeling a little bit more confident we can get it?
Boy, listen, you've always got to be confident, but this is football, isn't it? You've played, I've played, can change. It can change in one incident. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. But at the end of the day, we've got to be favourites, surely. We've got to be favourites where we are, the run that we've had. People think that the looks are going to run out. We've got to be favourite. We're playing the best football we've seen in years, absolute years. So I think you're always in the back of your head thinking, City. You think that's like when Leicester won the league. You was always thinking someone was going to catch them.
Yeah.
But if we continue the way that we're playing, we've only got to nick points or don't lose points in the important games. And there's only 3 or 4 left. Important games. So if you don't lose those games and then you turn up with the right mentality to like today, that's a tricky game today.
Very.
Yes, Fulham were bad, but I also think we made them look bad as well. People might say, "Oh, Fulham were bad." Yeah, they weren't great, but we made them look bad.
Yeah.
So I just think you got to make sure you don't lose the points around you, and of course there's a chance. How can you not stay at the top of the league? But I think everybody's a little bit nervous but City are nowhere near City at the moment.
Yeah.
You just watched them yesterday. They can't click. It's not working out. Haaland's missing a few chances, even though he's scoring. So City are not the City we know. So I think it's in our hands at the end of the day. And while it's in your hands, then no excuses. No excuses.
Just there you said with City, what do you think it is with City this year? Are they concentrating on the Champions League? I mean, I personally think they lack a little bit of pace in that front three now. Now Sterling's left, Sané left the year before. I don't think they're as quick. But what do you think it is with them? Are they kind of Pep was referring to the fact they've ate too much, like they're so full on trophies, they've got no hunger to win. Like, what's your thoughts on it?
I definitely think, like you say, they miss Sterling and Sané, because like you've got little Silva, but he can beat a man, but he's very, very clever. He's not going to really beat a man outrun. Jack Grealish is not going to really outrun many people. Yeah, I think it's just pace, and everybody's scared of pace. Arsenal have got pace. We deal with teams because we've got pace. Liverpool dealt with everybody because they had pace. Yeah. So I just think City ain't really got that, have they? And everyone who plays against City have that low block. Yeah. So Haaland can't run in behind. But if they take a 1-0 lead, then they can run in behind and things like that. But like I think you said it in the commentary. Like you would probably say that we're the best counter-attacking team now that Liverpool are not on song.
Yeah. You
would probably say that suits us perfectly, the way that we play. And I think you're right. I think we are the best counter-attacking team now.
Yeah.
It took a while. As you know, you was in the same boat as me. I wasn't convinced with Arteta at all. I always said he was a good coach. His philosophy, his mindset, he's very stoic. I love all that. But was he ever going to be a good manager? Because he kept falling out with everyone and he kept being egotistical. So that was my issue with Arteta. But he's come with trumps and he's brought a winning mentality. He's brought a winning mentality. And I'm very, very surprised that we are where we are in the league. I thought maximum 5th, 6th, and like I say, 8th the season before, and I weren't far away. But listen, this is football. And you know, 1 minute you're dreadful, the next minute you can be top class. Yeah. And Arteta's made this team best team in England at the minute. And he's the best coach at the minute. It's facts right in front of us. So we can't argue with that. We can't argue.
I think something we've addressed very well is, you know, these type of games, like we always used to drop points against these kind of mid-table, like Fulham. We'd go to Southampton and get beat, or Palace would bully us. It's like when we're imposing ourselves on these teams. I feel like today, Fulham are going to sit in the dressing room and go, they were just too good for us.
They were just too good for us.
Couldn't handle that. They moved the ball too well. And is that the difference for you, that everyone at Tottenham saying, oh, Conte, great manager, but got no style? I feel like with Arteta, he has a style, a philosophy, and it's very good to watch in it when it clicks.
Well, you can tell he's been working with Pep. You can just tell it's a continued. They don't get the ball and lump it forward if they're panicking. They don't get the ball and lump it forward in the last 10 minutes. They just stick to the same thing, repeating the same strategy. And when you don't win, there's always going to be criticisms. But when you do win and it clicks over the course of the season, if you stick with something and it's working, like anything in life, then it's gonna work. Whether it's going to be good enough to obviously get you to the best, then you go back to the drawing board. But at the moment, it has been good enough to make sure that we are the best at the moment. And whatever happens in those games happens. But I also don't think now that we've got players who don't believe. They was always good enough. But did they believe that they were good enough?
Yeah.
And
the difference.
And were they like we as fans are like, oh, well, it's Arsenal. Oh, you know, they're weak, or Arsenal have let us down. Like we've said for years. Do the players now seem, and the way that they play, that they don't think like that no more? They're like, we are the best. We are going to push Man City. We are world class. Arteta is world class. We like what Arteta's doing, and this is what we're going to do. And then the connection with the fans has obviously gone completely through the roof now as well. So listen, you, me, and many people criticize. But when criticism is not warranted and they're doing well, then you've got to give them dues and give them the flowers. And that's obviously what you do. Many of some people won't. Some people will still be negative and blah, 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 blah. But the fact of the matter is, yes, even when you win, there's always room for improvement. However, when the flowers are due, the flowers are due. And you've got to be man enough and turn around and say, you know what? You want to be wrong anyway. You want to be wrong.
Yeah, of course you do.
You want to be wrong. So, yeah, I think it's listen, I'm still surprised of where we are in the league, and I'm also thinking, are they going to do it? Are they going to do it? But that's just me detaching myself, thinking I'm not going to get let down if I get hyped. So I just chill.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm like.
I think that's like a safety thing with an Arsenal fan, isn't it? It's like, you know what, man, 18 years, let me not start saying we've won it. Let me protect myself by, like, people ask me all the time, like, I go to the gym and they're like, oh, Arsenal, what do you think will win the league? I'm like, I don't know, man, long way to go. In my head, I can see myself in May in the parade, 500,000 people with the bus going by and Odegaard's lifting it.
Yeah, but you don't want to say that.
But I don't want to say that. I'm telling him, nah, a long way to go. We've still got to play City and Liverpool. It's just my protection. It's my protection. Because I start going wild.
It's like when Man United fans or Liverpool fans or Chelsea fans turn around and say, oh, they're favourites. It's in their hands now. Because they're doing that reverse psychology business. It's in Arsenal's hands now. They must win, because what they're actually wanting is us to not win, so then they could say, oh, it was in their hands. How stupid is that? So we protect ourselves that way. They protect themselves by obviously thinking, oh, it's in Arsenal hands now, which it is. Don't get me wrong, but they forget all the factors that can happen in this is football. Football changes rapidly. So, yeah, man.
You know, I wanted to ask you just quickly while I got you on. Do you think that I look at Jesus and Zinchenko and I thought, obviously they're top players, but I think a big reason Arteta signed them was for that mentality. I think he wanted people who'd been in that winning dressing room at City. Zinchenko was saying when they spoke at the start of the season, he was telling the boys, we need to try and win the league. And they laughed at him.
Yeah.
And he said, no, like, this ain't a joke. I want to win the Premier League. You know what I mean? Then do you think players like those two have lifted that belief, and like Saka saying, I can be world class? And
absolutely 100%, absolutely 100%. And it's the mentality, but you got to remember these two players have had to train at 110% every single day because Pep don't ramp. Like, you know, when I used to go to Man City and I used to watch Pep coach the team, you give the ball away and you're unopposed, he takes it back. He has a word with you in your ear. It's not acceptable. So these players, Zinny and Gabby, even though I've always said about Zinny's defending, he's great on the ball. But these players that have come in from that, you got to remember they're always going to be training at the highest level. So they will drag an Ødegaard if Ødegaard's not there. They will drag a Ben White. They will drag a Tomiyasu. They will drag a Partey. They will drag a Saka because they've been training at the elite. There is no excuses at Man City. And you bring that into the changing rooms. So yeah, I mean, the standard that they put on themselves at Man City. Because if you play at Man City and you make it, you're elite. Mentally, you're elite. So then when you go somewhere else, you want to be a leader. And you can see that in the team. People respect the way that they play. You know, Jesus' reaction today from the fans and everyone, the guy's not a prolific goal. You think he was scored 45 goals, but his tenacity, his professionalism, the vibe he brings around the squad, you can clearly see that.
Yeah. No, I think you're spot on. I think you're spot on. And I think that's a big part of the reason he signed him. So I just wanted to quickly ask you before we round up is Europa League and the Prem. This is another big debate that a lot of people are having. Some people are saying make wholesale changes, it's a bonus. Some people are saying full strength, and I'm kind of in between, tweak it a little bit. Is it a distraction that we don't need, or do we have to act like a real big club and say, listen, we're in two competitions, let's win both of them? How do you view it?
It's strange, isn't it? Because in your head, you're thinking, right, I want to push to get the league, which is Champions League next year. So I'm not really bothered about the Europa League. But if you are a winner and you want to be elite, then you have to take the Europa League serious.
Yeah. And
Arteta is a winner. You can see by his philosophies. You've seen in the documentary the way his analogies and things like that. But you also we don't have the squad of an elite club at the minute. So you are caught in the middle, as in you don't want to put too weaker team, because the difference between our strongest 11 and our second 11 is a joke.
Yeah, it's massive.
The custards are terrible, aren't they? The reserves. So you know what I mean? So I think you can get away with me. I still think you can get away with changing 3 or 4 players. I might get away with it.
Yeah.
I'd probably do that. I don't think you can go full strength, especially when the Premier League's inside. He wants the Premier League. Come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't think you can make too many changes. But it's the risk that you take, isn't it? It is what it is. You've got to work with what you've got. But I do think we've got good enough second string that mixing with our strongest 11, you might be able to, you should be fine. It might be. Whether we'll go on and win that, I'm not too sure. But I'm sure people would be like, I think they'd rather win the Premier League than the Europa League. So and I'm sure he thinks that as well. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I think anyway. But I'm not the manager, am I? I'm just YouTuber with you and trade.
You say that though. A guy earlier said you're the Nubian Pep.
I'm Pep. Yeah,
they called you the Nubian, but someone said light skin Pep, but it was all going off in the comments.
I was getting the Man City Pep. Listen, I get it so many. You know, if I wear a turtleneck and a big coat, that's it. Everyone's like, "This guy's Pep." I'm like, "Nah, mate, I gotta leave it out, mate."
I'm sure you've been called worse over the years.
I've been called a lot worse. Yeah, I'll take Pep all day. I'll take all that.
They were calling me Bobby Reed as we started the stream. It was all mad people.
Bobby Reed. Also, you got called Craig David once, Cardew, all sorts.
It's all sorts, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. The game's the game.
It is what it is. It's all banter. But the good thing is, listen, we are where we are. We're top of the league, regardless what me and you said 6 months ago, 12 months ago. I'm quite happy I'm wrong, and we're here. That is for sure.
Yeah, definitely, man. Let's hope it continues, man. Fran, big up to you for coming
Yeah,
on.
big up, man. Big up. Good to see
Hopefully-
everybody. Good to see
Hopefully we do
everybody.
a show in the week or something. Go a bit more in depth. And
Yeah, I know we're gonna do some stuff.
break it down.
Like you say, I'm gonna get a little video out tomorrow because I've not been on it. Like you say, you know what I've been doing. But now that's starting to work itself. Still got 100% of the screens in that. But yeah, I'll talk about the ball tomorrow, and then we're doing a few things and that later on.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Yeah.
Good to have
Yeah,
good.
man.
Good
to
that
have you
everybody's
on,
in a
man.
good mood. Because
Yeah, man.
football's like football can wreck people's weekends. So it's good that everybody's in a good mood.
Yeah, man. Big up Fran for coming on. People saying
big up everybody. Appreciate it.
Fantastic, they're calling you. Fantastic.
Fantastic. Hey, listen, there was a fantastic flag at Wembley. I'll take that. I'm happy with that.
Fantastic, Jeez, that's a good one. Big up Fran for coming on. We'll link up in the week, bro.
Yeah. Big up. Big respect.
Take care, Fran. Yes, Fran. Always good knowledge and insight from Fran. Big him up for coming on. Make sure you go and follow his crypto channel and his football channel. And I'll get him on in the week as well, people. Still 3.5K in here. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Follow the TikTok. We're top of the league. 3-0 light work. Join me at 2 p.m. tomorrow. We'll do press conference reaction, player ratings. Are we lifting this trophy in May? I don't know. I'm starting to believe, but I'm trying to play it down. Calm. Odegaard, make sure you've got your roll-on deodorant on for May. I'm expecting armpits. 3-0, top of the league. See you tomorrow, people. Bless.